Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's the Ultimate Autographs Break Room here, 9 a.m. hour. Good morning, good morning. Nick Johnston here. To my left, it's Dom. How are we doing this morning? You were here all day long yesterday. How are you doing this morning?
I just woke up. I was sleeping here. Thank you for waking me up. But it feels good to be back here this morning.
Yeah.
We got a diamond pre-fill.
Oh, there we go.
It was like just a few hours ago with the diamond chase, and it's on already.
Well, I found you exactly right. I found you. You made a little nest out of some jerseys and a couple boxes, so that was cool. It was actually a pretty good fort you made. I was
best sleep I had in years. Might do it again.
Fantastic. Well, unfortunately, like I said, we're gonna have to see just how it is. And for one of our cameras is out, just kind of like to let you in a little bit of inside baseball here. But it is what it is. We'll work on all that later on today. But let's go and establish yourself. Like you mentioned, we have a diamond pre-fill. You guys got your pickaxes out. We're gonna go diamond hunting. And exactly right. It's diamonds are stacked up. Still a Saquon Barkley speed flex, a Peyton Manning speed flex, a Drew Brees speed flex, along with a LaDainian Tomlinson and a Ray Lewis authentic, and as well as Nico Collins and Antonio Gates sitting there as our secondary headliners. But like I mentioned, let's get our dice roll on the day. Let's go ahead and get our Chase wheel spin on the day. It's gonna be a fun morning. It's gonna be a fun day.
Absolutely.
So let's get started. Randomize, yeah. If I can use my eyeballs and find it. There we go. Bang. We need a 6 or higher, as we usually do. And 6 is exactly what we need. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. No need to do all that extra clickety-clicky today. I'm usually a guy that gets, I get like a 12 or 11.
I got 11 yesterday
Oh.
for the 3 p.m. show. I think the late show was 8, so not too bad. But the 11, yeah. That can be tiring sometimes.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, not by much, but obviously, like it adds up. It adds up.
I can barely count to 11.
So yeah, less room for error. So let's go ahead and also figure out what our Chase wheel spin is on the day, or at least at the 9 a.m. hour. There we go. Looks like it was the basketball the last go around.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back into the randomizer. Good morning, everybody. Where's everyone at? We got 10 people across the board. So I know everyone's waking up this morning. They're still probably going to wake up to their phone buzzing. Looks like we're going to be getting the jerseys. New Jersey. It's a little Jersey action here this morning. So here we go. The jersey is going to be our Chase wheel spin on the 9 o'clock hour. Morning, DJ. How we doing this morning?
What's up, DJ?
Ready to rock and roll. get these jersey action going here. So jerseys are going to be our chase wheel spin on the day. If you are new here by any chance, that means if you fill up a jersey break at the end of the 9 o'clock stream today, we will go ahead and do a chase wheel spin. That is a chance to get your name at the top of the leaderboard, and then we will select for you to go to that chase wheel spin and win anywhere between $1 and $100 back here and get a little UA cash back into your pocket. So there we go.
Turn 28 bucks into 100. It's possible.
That's exactly right. So if you're ready to roll, I'm ready to roll. Let's get that diamond going.
Yes, sir.
Because we got a diamond on the day. So Ronnie, Aaron. So Ronnie and Aaron, if you got numbers you want to hit up, let us know. We're going to go ahead and put that down below. Challenge flag. Oh, hold on a second.
I will say this
Got
for
too many fat fingers.
for the comments. I don't know if they can see the comments from that
That screen.
So you might have to go back to the break scene for now so they can see the
Gotcha.
comments, so they can see the box numbers.
Will do. So, all right, challenge flag, diamond. Let me get at least.
No, you're
I'll get it drafted.
you good.
Number 17. Number 17, you guys were going at it.
DJ was with us
There we
late.
go.
I guess I can't say last night. This morning, DJ was hanging out with us. What's up, DJ? Did you get some sleep?
Hopefully so. We're going to go ahead and drop that down. Drop that now. There we go. So challenge flag diamond number 17. Please drop me a box number, preferably if you are Ronnie or Aaron.
Our beehive. This looks like a beehive to me. I get like the honey.
Yeah, a little bit.
Makes me want some like what was the honey nut Cheerios?
Ooh, yeah.
It is morning.
Does the
so,
just? Oh, never
yeah, some
mind. Okay,
breakfast.
I was wondering if the just chatting also had the part in it, but that's okay. We'll leave that down below just so everyone can see the chat.
I can still see us in the little.
Yeah, we got our little box over here.
14
There we
people
go.
watching.
Yeah, there we go. He got some sleep.
There you go, DJ.
Way to get some Z's in ya. Steve Stone always says, go get your rest. Aaron says 27.
Gotcha.
27. 27. One of my favorite Simpsons bits. 27 on the morning.
It's not the White Sox jersey, but it's Carlton Fisk on the Red Sox 27.
Ooh, true that. True that.
I don't know that means 72 on the White Sox. There you go.
So let's go ahead, get you guys randomized so we can figure out our divisions. Oh, my apologies. Let me actually get you in there. Already clicked it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4, 5, and our final time around. And whoa, we're back to where we were. So we're going to have Ronnie in the NFC North. And our guy, Aaron, you're going to have everything else. There we go.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Let me go back to this page so we can actually see it all.
You know, I like you got the White Sox hat on. 2 straight wins.
Yeah,
We're back.
Feels good.
We're back.
We're back to just being a bad team, which feels good.
I'm glad you're working with a White Sox fan, because I always work with Cub fans. All they do is make fun of me. So I know I'm not going to get made fun of for the White Sox. I might get made fun of for other reasons of the show, but not the White Sox.
Yeah, he didn't do it too bad, our guy Steve, or Steven. But he did bring out the broom. I'm just like, you really got to punch down like that? Like, it feels good. Like I told him, I think he was in the right realm. He was like, I'm just glad that we, took care of a team. I'm like, that's the way you should. That's the way it should be. Now, like, oh, good, you took care of the White Sox.
Yeah.
It's
better than saying taking care of the trash, right?
True
better than that.
Yeah. There we go. This is gonna be fun. I think this is a guy that's gonna still be set up for a year over in Duval. It's Tank Bigsby
Nice.
on the Jacksonville Authentic. This is a Rave, am I not mistaken, correct? Yeah.
I believe the Lunar.
Oh, Lunar, my apologies. I still always get those mixed up. They're still fantastic. Regardless, AFC South hit, that's going to go to our guy, Aaron Custer, on this one. Tank Bigsby, who, again, I believe the new head coach, while it might be coach speak, but he said, we're getting 20 carries to Tank. We're getting 20 carries to Travis Etienne Jr. We're getting 15 targets to Brian Thomas Jr. every single game. I'm going to hold him to it. As a fantasy owner and a fantasy influencer, I am going to hold that one to it.
You know, he comes from Tampa Bay. In Tampa Bay, they fed Mike Evans a lot. They fed Chris Godwin a lot. Bucky Irvin.
Yeah.
So I think I believe him.
JSA cert right here as well. Those are always my favorite when we go ahead and scan those bad boys. There we go. Tank Bigsby. Tank. What a guy. Name a kiddo Tank. That's putting it in the, yeah, it's a lunar authentic. My apologies. Should have read the card a little bit better.
You think his real name is Tank?
No, it isn't.
That's cool. It'd be
What is it?
Cartavius.
Cartavius.
Yes.
I would still stick with. I would say Cartavius Tank Bigsby. I wouldn't just. Cartavius is a great name.
But you gotta have the AFC South. Like you have Tank Dell, Tank Bigsby. I mean, every team in the AFC South needs a tank.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, bring in the heavy artillery.
Dang, he almost had 5 yards of carry last season.
He was a dog.
Watch out, Travis Etienne.
He when Travis went down, he had himself some big games. He put the team on his back a few times. But there we go. Congrats to Aaron Custer going home with an absolute beast in Tank Bigsby.
Congrats, Aaron. Can't
Way
find
to
a bad
get us
looking
started.
Jags helmet. So there's 11 boxes left.
Exactly right. And we're looking good. So 7 headliners on 11 boxes left in the diamonds. We're looking good across the board headliner-wise. Let me get this written up, and then we'll go ahead and do our traditional little head top to bottom rundown over on the UA break page.
Give a little sneak peek. That diamonds right now, Peyton Manning, LaDainian Tomlinson. 11 boxes left in that series, guys. This is the double opportunity. Again, the double. Maybe the quad. We have Peyton Manning, LaDainian Thompson, Antonio Gates, AFC West hits. But still, amazing hits in that series. Saquon Barkley, that Super Bowl speed flex. That's a sweet hit. Of course, who dat? The Drew Brees, salute to service.
Take Bigsby on the lunar.
Tank.
Bang. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's hop on over to our little UA break page. Let me refresh so we can get our fresh numbies, our slots remaining. Bang, here we are. So here is our UA break page, guys and gals. Let me go ahead and just straight up drop the UA break page link down below into the chat so we can kind of just get a general idea of where everything is, what we're looking at. We have our Vault series. We got our Diamond series right here as well. Still working on our practice squad. We got a basketball series that dropped. Awesome possum. We still always have our traditional, our minis, our jerseys. Half and half is still sitting there. Fourth and, again, back to our ready to roll there. So let's go ahead and start from the bottom. Let's go ahead and hit the minis really quick. Minis, we got 5 boxes left, 3 headliners. Where's our minis? There we go. We're looking at Roger Staubach and Warren Moon still pictured, and then unpictured. We got Michael Vick. Michael Vick available. So if it's potentially on that Eagles lid, we got a potential double up in the NFC East with that Roger Staubach, but regardless, Warren Moon still chilling there with a Hall of Fame inscription as well. Ready to roll, looking good on the mini section. Like I said, 3 headliners left, 5 boxes, and being that one of our mainstays, as soon as we clear out these minis, a new set of minis on the way in. Same thing with our jerseys, one of our mainstays here once again. 20 boxes left, 7 headliners, including Alvin Kamara, Jamar Chase, Joe Montana, Jameson Williams, Adrian Peterson, and then unpictured but still one of our headliners, Kenneth Walker III, and then Javon Curse. I mean, these are just speed demons. I can stay for, Joe Montana maybe in the quarterback era, or, maybe his own sense of, being speedy quarterback. But, man, Jamar Chase, Alvin Kamara, Jameson Williams, again, still might be coach talk, but the offensive coordinator for the Lions this year was still speaking very highly of Jameson Williams, so might still be. Ben Johnson might be out, but that same production might still be in Jameson Williams' wheelhouse coming up. And then, who wouldn't want Adrian Peterson? I know our guy Ricky would on that gorgeous, look at that gold lettering on the purple. Adrian Peterson is probably one. I think he was my first favorite player, I think.
Really?
I think so.
Nice.
Between him or Favre, I can't remember which one came first.
Nice. Favre was my first favorite player.
Yeah. But definitely one of the top dogs for sure. AP, and then also one of my favorite one of my favorite This Is Sports Center with him. He's like, yeah, just call me AD. And just walking around. Fantastic. Like I said, 20 boxes, 7 headliners in those jerseys. Into the basketball section. A little basketball action. We got Karl Malone on a licensed jersey. Dirk Nowitzki on a licensed jersey. Paul Pierce, the Truth, on the licensed jersey. Shaquille O'Neal on a jersey. Oh, you guys already pulled that Cade Cunningham. I'm jealous. Might be in the future. Like, I'm glad he's a headliner now because he's doing fantastic. But regardless, still looking for Kevin Garnett on the Larry O'Brien trophy. Those always look good. I think I've been in the presence one time of one of those. I want to see one of those again. Those always look fantastic.
Those are sweet.
But also a big fan of the Funko Pops. Allen Iverson on a Funko Pop. This is also good. We had the Truth and the Answer all in the same series once again. So no matter what you're looking for, we got it there in that basketball section. Steve Nash also available on a basketball. Dwayne Wade, Damian Lillard, James Harden, and then Tyrese Maxey, all pictured headliners. And then secondary headliners, we got Tyler Hero, Tony Parker, and Dominic Wilkins. Man, those are secondary headliners? Man, oh man. That's we had a stacked series when Tony Parker is a secondary headliner. He was
4-time NBA champion, Tony Parker?
I believe, yeah. He had all. I think he might be 5. He might have had all 5 he might have missed out on the first one.
The 99, right? With the
maybe
against the Knicks, yeah.
We can always double check. I know he has one of the Finals MVPs. He just absolutely destroyed LeBron
4-time
James that one year.
Finals MVP.
Okay.
4-time All NBA, 6-time All Star, Hall of Fame. I mean, what do you got to do to get on that photo headliner?
I know. I'm exactly right. Into the practice squad we go. I know we got Peyton Manning over on a speed flex. Almost on the polar opposite, we got Eli Manning on a little mini, but still in the camo. Oh, man, that white ink bouncing off on that looks absolutely gorgeous. Eli Manning on a mini helmet in the practice squad section. Tony Gonzalez on an authentic. Is it on it's on the KC lid. Nice. Same dealio with that white ink that'll bounce off that red. Edgerrin James on an authentic. We're looking for Aiden Hutchinson, same thing on an authentic. We're looking for Aaron Donald on an authentic. Marshall Faulk on a rep helmet. But how about this Bears 10 autographs between Hall of Famers. This might just be for sure a bunch of 85 Bears guys on there. I can read off. I can see Dan Hampton, Jim McMahon. Is Mike Singletary on there? We'll have to double check it. Hopefully we can see it. So hop into this practice squad. As a Bears fan, I got to see this 10 times around Bears Hall of Famers autograph one. So hop in there. Hopefully you get the NFC North and get that bad boy. And then also secondary headliners, Sterling Sharp and Garrett Wilson. I'm a big fan of Garrett Wilson. So hopefully I'm going to be on the selfish side. I want to see all this stuff pop out. Mm-hmm. Sledge popping in. What's up, guys? I'll be out of the Pirates-Brewers game here just shortly. Let's find that Manning. Let's find it. Again, are you talking Eli or are you talking Peyton? Which forehead are we talking about? I mean, which Manning are we talking about? No, I'm so mean on the mornings because I haven't had my coffee. I haven't had my half and half in my coffee here in this half and half section. You like that transition? It's a smooth one right there. Black and blue half and half here, where it's all authentic or half authentic, half speed flexes, and maybe just like I said, we're looking for minor bumps and bruises here in the black and blue section. They can be anywhere between. I've seen just a small little like ear muff popped off of there, maybe like ink that just kind of dribbled up towards the end. You're getting a little bit of a discount on potentially some really solid speed flexes. That, like I said, if you don't bring your magnifying glass out, you're not really finding anything too much wrong with it. But here we go in the black and blue half and half. We're looking for. I'm gonna go with the speed flexes first, and then I'll give you with the authentics. Emmitt Smith, Brian Urlacher, Kurt Warner, Bo Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Randy Moss, Justin Jefferson, and Russell Wilson. Those are all on speed flexes. And then over on the authentics that we still have currently, Darrelle Revis, Derrick Henry, and Edgerrin James. Those are all the headliners pictured here. But still secondary headliners. We got Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen, and Eric Dickerson. And then, like I said, with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 speed flexes that I listed off, there's still some hidden bonus speed flexes, little bonus bangers that we still got to find out as well. So let's hop in there. LOL, that is the real question, isn't it? From I guess regarding that the Manning brothers. But there we go, guys. Let's take a look at these bad boys. Oh man, this chrome Randy Moss, this Brian Urlacher, right in that, like I said, right in that sweet spot. The Kurt Warner, man, Kurt Warner's been getting some. And I mean this in the right way. Some disgusting lids here. Some absolutely gorgeous lids. And most of them have been chrome. A lot of chrome Rams lids, too. So hopefully you got a little NFC West luck and hop in there with that one. Oh, man, just missed out on that Larry Fitzgerald. That one looks absolutely gorgeous. But how about that like a gold chrome Bo Jackson with the visor?
Gold Raiders. Think the Raiders silver and black. You gotta be
Yeesh. Oh, I'm going to have to take a look at these bad boys.
I like that one, the Baker.
So we still got the Baker left. So this is absolutely, again, same thing with Baker. He's been getting some gorgeous lids here in the UA break room. Randy Moss, or is this the Jay Jefferson? That's the Jay Jettas.
That's Jettas.
Oh, yeah. That's Jay Jettas. Again, same dealio. Gorgeous. We can, wicka.
I will say this about the Jettas. That's a gorgeous helmet. We had a chase with that in the diamonds yesterday. If anyone missed out on that Justin Jefferson that was looking for it in the diamonds, maybe head to that half and half.
There we go. Hop
Test
into
your
that
luck.
half and half, guys. Oh, my God. I could watch this spin all day. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the Bo Jackson on that gold Raiders Speed Flex.
I love gold.
This is the Randy. Here's the Randy. Ooh, that like almost like fades into
Yeah, I
a
love
white.
that. Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Different from the Jefferson.
Yeah, just and like I said, just a nice little touch. And again, very unique where Randy Moss might be one of your go-to guys in your personal collection, but you probably don't have this unique of a speed flex, let alone a chrome speed flex for a Randy Moss.
You might know this, Nick. And we worked together a few times, but I don't know if I cracked any jokes about the Vikings during our shows that we did. I'm a Packer fan.
Yeah.
And the team that, in my opinion, my number one rival for me is the Minnesota Vikings. But if I had to pick one Viking to have in my collection, I think it's a no-brainer. It's Randy Moss.
Oh, yeah. It's a Randy Moss for sure. Randy Moss, like I said, with honorable mention to my guy, Adrian Peterson. But,
or him. Yeah, that's
yeah. But, I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, we usually got our guy that, and or if I can get Randy Moss with the straight cash homie inscription on there, that'd be fantastic. Usually a good go-to there.
I want a sorry for beating the Packers in the 2004 wild card round.
Sorry for the moon.
Yeah, yes.
There we go. Here's the Kurt Warner. Same thing. Just, oh my goodness. Just no words. In a job where I'm supposed to have words to describe how gorgeous these things are, just none when it comes to just how awesome this chromed out from top to bottom.
It's the LT.
Oh, that's the LT?
The chromes they're beautiful. They're
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There we go. There's Kurt. There's Curdy.
You get so distracted. How beautiful
Regardless.
the chromes
There's
are.
the bolt. Okay. It was that Shaja. There we go. Back and forth, back and forth. Again, I could just watch these spin all day long. I'm going to I know it's gone, but I got to take a quick look at that Larry Fitzgerald.
That was a sweet lid, yeah.
Missed out. Again, that's just an example of you got to get in while you can. Get in, like you said, early bird gets the worm, early bird gets the break.
If you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, hop in that double.
Yeah.
NFC North, Justin Jefferson, Randy Moss, 2 flexes, 1 spot in a double. It's possible.
How about this diamond section? You guys were busting out the pickaxe. This might be the best headliner to box ratio with 7 headliners on 11 boxes left. So let's hop on in there, guys and gals. We got that Saquon Barkley Super Bowl. Ooh, look at that Super Bowl speed
I like
flex.
the stripe.
Yeah. Right there, right where that sweet spot is for most of the signatures on the speed flex, but still finds a nice spot right there along the side with the visor with the white face mask. Oh, that looks gorgeous. And I actually, I mean, I like these, like that. This is the design of the Super Bowl logo.
Yeah.
So, like, again, get that bad boy on a lazy Susan, let that rotate around and round we go. We're looking at the diamond section, like I mentioned, Ray Lewis. I like these old school guys on the new school logo.
Yeah, the purple rising.
Yeah.
helmets.
These are absolutely fantastic. I love this new logo. Like I mentioned, we just saw recently an Ed Reed was on this same style. Like I said, we got Ray Lewis, the hard-hitting Ray Lewis. Man, oh, man. With the gold face mask with that nice, I mean, it's probably a multicolored visor on that one. Probably changes
The
it up.
Ravens underrated memorabilia, I think.
Very true. But how about this Peyton Manning? Oh, man, again. That blue face mask to complement the hydro orange on the side of it. Oh man, this is absolutely great. LaDainian Tomlinson as well down here on the authentic, on the the go-to authentic right there for the Chargers. But how about that Drew Brees speed flex? Look at that. Is that a salute to service? Is that
It
or
looks
is that
like
a goal?
salute to service. Yeah, it looks like the desert camel design in the back.
Okay.
So I believe
all
that is
right.
the salute to service. The new salute to service.
Regardless, looks absolutely gorgeous. Got the black visor on there with the white face mask.
You know what? Maybe we see that salute to service helmet in a few seconds. 18's ready for you.
There we go. If that's the case, let me go ahead and quickly pop on out of here. I think we just about hit just about everything else. Let me maybe just quickly hit the vault, and then that might be the end of our go around. Then we'll definitely, like I mentioned, we'll hit our challenge flag, diamond number 18, quickly into the vault. Randy Moss on a speed flex, Josh Allen on a speed. Oh my God, speed flex galores. Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, and Nico Collins all on speed flexes here, folks. Again, same dealio. If I'm getting a Patriot lid, I might also, if it's not Tom Brady, I guess I'll also go with Randy Moss.
On the Patriot Pat too.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite old school logos to go with. Like I mentioned, chromed out as well. Josh Allen looks gorgeous.
Get in the double. Get both of them. Randy Moss, Josh Allen.
Let's do it.
Same spot.
I think we can do it. Also, still listed LaDainian Tomlinson on the rep. He's kind of listed throughout. It's like good to see him. Little whichever LT you like. We usually have Lawrence Taylor. We got LaDainian Tomlinson this week.
That's my LT, LaDainian Tomlinson.
I think so. Steve Young and Kurt Warner. But Steve Young on the authentic, Kurt Warner on the rep. Bo Nix, Derrick Henry, George Kittle, and Jay Jettas all on authentics. And Terrell Suggs, James Cook, and Michael Vick all secondary, not pictured headliners. But like I mentioned, kind of brushing through that one really quick, just so we can get to our next set of diamonds right here. So let me hop on out of the randomizer and into your living room. Here we go, folks. So there we go. And I'll change, like I said, I'll change up the screen just so you guys can see. If I can spell challenge. There we go.
That's why I'm just like, draw me a box for diamonds.
Challenge flag. Diamond. This is number 18. Like I said, you guys got your pickaxes out.
Especially last night here late, I was like, please just drop a box number.
Alrighty, dropping it down below, but just in case you guys can't see, I'll switch up the screen so we can see the chat. I know not everyone has their sound up, or if they do, maybe it's a little bit low. Like I said, it's Sunday morning. People are.
I get that. No, I get that a lot. It's like, hey, I don't have my sound's not working, or I'm at work. I can't have the sound on.
Like I said, it's being Sunday morning. You're at church, maybe something like that. Stephen Plucky saying 12, please. Asking for 12. 12 asking for. 12 you shall receive. Let me get that off the ticker.
There you go. Box 12, the AJ Brzezinski box.
Exactly right. Bang.
Your favorite number 12 of all time.
Oh, across the
sport.
board?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a tough one.
So, it's a big number, right?
Yeah, I know.
Obviously football, Brady, Rodgers, Joe Namath, Jim Kelly. I'm missing a bunch of guys. Andrew Luck, number 12.
I definitely have to, maybe, is Kirk Heinrich 12?
He was 12, yeah.
My Captain Kirk might have my legiancy right there.
Colson Montgomery on the Charlotte Knights wears number 12.
There we go.
4 for 4.
5 and 6. There we go.
12 total bases last night.
Nice. Wow. Holy Christmas.
2 doubles, 2 homers.
There we go. So, right. Ronnie, you have the NFC North. Brandon, you have the NFC South. Aaron, you have the NFC East, NFC West, and the AFC North, as well as the AFC South. Stephen Plucky, our box caller, you have the AFC East. And then Aaron, back to you into the AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Let me switch to this screen just so we can get a little bit of a more clear idea. Let me pop that bad boy back up so we can see where we're at division-wise. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Just had our guy Aaron win this Tank Bigsby that we currently see up top. See if he's going back-to-back. See if we get some new blood, a new winner here in the UA Break Room. Oh, yeah. This might be fun. Let me just confirm who we're looking at. you know, again, it might just be one of those. Might be. Let's pop it out and let's just see. This has to be it. This has to be the Ray Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just pop this bad boy out. Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? Just in case, if this wasn't, let's just play I can play dumb here, and I can be like, oh, maybe I don't know. Because on the back, we got our Beckett cert.
That's right.
Our Beckett cert with our QR code. We scan it with our smartphone, our smart device, and it lets us know who we're rocking with. So, again, just in case we're like, oh, I don't know who this is. Again, I can confirm, as always, it's our guy Ray Lewis. But just in case, and it is Ray Lewis, back-to-back wins for our guy Aaron Custer in the AFC North. But like I said, just in case if you are new here, we take our smart device. Mine just so happens to be my phone. You take out your camera, you scan this bad boy, and we can figure out where, when, and why this helmet was signed. If it wants to be, there we go. Now it's popping up. Bang. Takes a little bit with my phone sometimes. Maybe it's a little smudge. But it's always nice. It gives you the certification number as well as the item name, a helmet, the signature, Ray Lewis, and where it was signed. Beckett witnessed it on April 5th, 2025 in Chantilly, Virginia.
Hey.
Chantilly? Yeah. Yeah, January, February,
Sounds
March.
good to
April. Yeah. Close enough. Sounds good. So congrats again. Back-to-back dubs for our guy Aaron here in the UA break room, going home with a legend, a dog, Hall of Famer, Ray Lewis.
Purple Rising.
Like I said, I'm a big fan of these new logos for the Ravens. And that'll be another headliner down. So that's going to be 6 headliners on 10 boxes. Yeah. So a 60% chance in the UA break room on the diamond section for a big hit. So let's keep getting those diamond section again. Similar to our minis and our practice squad and our jerseys and our vault. You go ahead and clear out the diamonds. We're going to have a new set of diamonds here where, again, it's all authentics are better. All authentics are better here in the diamond section. Across the board, like I mentioned, 6 headliners on 10 boxes in the diamond section. You have 7 headliners on 20 boxes in the jerseys. You have 14 headliners on 25 boxes in the vault. But what if I told you there were 3 additional vault keys in there? One has $100 in it. The other has $100 in it. But the other one, $300. $300 in UA cash can go right back into your pocket in the form of a UA gift card into the vault section. Not only are you going to get to keep that helmet, you're going to be able to get the UA gift card and be able to, like I said, supply it back, get you back basically back into your money for that spot you had. Maybe a little additional spots, like I said, with that $300 gift card that'll help you out there. 14 headliners, 25 boxes, and then we also sprinkle in 3 additional vault keys in that vault section. We got 9 headliners on 20 boxes in the practice squad. 3 headliners on 5 boxes in the minis. Clear out those minis. We got a brand new set of minis, and we'll be fantastic there. And then the black and blue section where we got half and half. It's half authentics, half speed flexes. Looking fantastic there. 22 boxes, 14 headliners there. And then basically the same number in the basketball section. 14 headliners on 24 boxes in the basketball section. So guys and gals, let us know where you want to go. This is now the first 30 minutes done in and out of here in the UA break room at the 9 o'clock hour. I wish, unfortunately, our close-up little camera is down, so this is what we're working with. So we'll get a little bit closer. Bang, bang, bang. Ray Lewis is our winner. Aaron Custer. Let me go ahead and write you up. Not for a detention, but let me write you up so you can go ahead and win you your prize and actually enjoy your Ray Lewis Authentic.
Absolutely. 10 boxes left, 6 headliners. LaDainian Thompson, Peyton Manning, Antonio Gates. Quad or double time, if you ask me, right?
I think so. We're due for a quad or a double. With that, I mean, if you had 10 boxes, we can do 2 quads and a double. That would get us out of here.
We already got 2 orders in the single, so that single's been hot.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Ronnie and George started that party.
Keep it going. What are you guys chasing? What are you guys looking for?
Yeah, I mean, I get so distracted about the Peyton Manning. I forget that we have a Saquon speed flex and a Drew Brees speed flex
Oh yeah.
as well. So, I think it's Peyton Manning, but somebody like, I'm an Eagles fan. I want the
yeah.
Saquon Barkley. I'm a Saints fan. I want the Drew Brees.
And Drew Brees, you only see him kind of like periodically. He's not consistent as some other people we see here. So, it's almost like the McRib for a limited time. Drew Brees in here.
I do like the McRib.
Oh yeah,
I'm a fan.
I had it this last go around. It didn't hit. Maybe I was putting too much expectation. Maybe it could have been a bad batch.
Washed up?
It wasn't as good as I remembered it.
I didn't have it the last time it was
Okay.
around. So, are you saying it's washed up?
I didn't say wash. I just said, like I said, I'm willing to give it maybe one other chance.
Father time for the McRib?
I hope not. Unk McRib.
Unk McRib. It's always there when you need it.
Yeah, they brought back the tendies. So a lot of the chicken selects. I think that's.
Did you have those? Did you try them yet?
I haven't had those yet.
I was gonna say I want someone to let me know because I used to like the chicken selects back in the day, but so I want someone to
more of a chicken fry guy at Burger King, if you ask me.
Those are good.
Those are
Problem with those.
so innovative.
Problem with those, I get like 20 of them.
I know.
Those are good. Those are.
Just throw those back. There we go, guys and gals.
Close on a diamond, of course. 4 spots to go on that single. And Aaron's like, you know what? I'm having so much fun in the diamond, but I'm going to take my fun to the vault. 2 spots to go in that vault. Listen.
I'm going to take my talents to South Beach. I'm going to take my talents to the vault.
This is just my personal preference. I'm not telling anyone what to do. It's your right to do anything you want. That vault, I know I'm saying doubles in the diamonds. That vault, I'm playing the double. Because I want Josh Allen speed flex and a Randy Moss speed flex for under $200.
Yeah.
Now, that's just what I would do. Granted, who cares with me, right? But I want Randy Moss and Josh Allen. 1 spot, AFC East, under $200. Sign me up.
Oh, this vault that you're talking about? Is this the vault you're talking about?
That exact one.
Oh, man.
That exact one.
That vault that like I mentioned, that still has a $100 vault key, another $100 vault key, and a $300 vault key. It's not too shabby if you ask me.
Yeah.
And I think we have a little close-up of that Josh Allen. Yes, we do. Say hi to the folks at home there, Alex. How we doing? Waving to the chrome, because you sure can. I always say, if you're lacking a mirror for whatever reason in your house or your apartment, you can always use one of these chrome lids as a substitute.
That's what I do when there's like a chrome on the table, and I'm just like, I find myself checking myself out a few times during the show.
Take a quick peek in the nose. Take a quick is my mustache okay?
Yeah, it's like, man, I gotta trim my nose here.
Oh man, but this is absolutely fantastic. Almost like a almost looks like an ornament ornament red. That gorgeous red right there.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you look at the graphic.
Yeah,
with all the helmets, it's right next to the Saquon, so it looks like you have the red and green.
Yeah.
On the vault graphic with all the helmets, so definitely get the Christmas vibe of the ornaments.
A little Christmas in May action. Funny enough, working the Dogs game yesterday we did halfway to Halloween. That was the gimmick last night.
Nice.
And yeah, Ty, Dom's been here all day. Like I said, I woke him up. He was in a pile of jerseys. He made a little nest with some of the.
Yeah, I was already here, so I was like, might as well work today.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm here already. Might as well work.
No reason to waste gas and go back and forth and back and forth.
Right.
You already knew video game time was over with, so you're not going to get any.
Now,
Yeah.
Ty's probably sick of me saying this, but I don't think I told you this. Now, Ty, that's a spy name. That's not a real name. That's Troy Percival, former closer for the Angels. He doesn't want to admit it. He's a humble guy, right? Doesn't want all the attention.
Yeah.
But I know that's 2002 World Series champion, Troy Percival. And Ty, he's an Angels fan. So
All the pieces are fitting.
I know Ty, he's like, hey, Dom, I don't want, I'm not signing any autographs, but.
I'm not the lead singer of Tool, but I know when the pieces fit.
What the hell? Tool. That is the second Tool reference. Ricky was talking about Tool. I'm like, I don't know who Tool is.
What?
Am I the only person?
You've heard songs by Tool before.
Tool. I've been called a Tool.
It's my nickname in high school. Called me Toolbox.
So
Aaron's asking, I made a mistake. Can I move to the vault? Bought 2 diamond.
So Aaron. See, guys, because it's different price points too.
Yeah.
I don't know how we can do that with the 5. I'm thinking of a way how we can do this and not get my ass chewed out. Pardon my language at 9 a.m.
Like I said, we could be in some churches, so we gotta.
That is true. Pardon me. Sorry.
Sorry, Father.
I'm trying to think of a way. See, because it's the vault. If they were the same price point,
Yeah.
we could do it that way.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But the vault $93, the diamond $96. Aaron. That vault you bought into, not the worst break in the world. There's a Josh Allen Speedflex, Randy Moss Speedflex, Saquon Barkley Speedflex, Nico Collins Speedflex, Steve Young Authentic, Derrick Henry Authentic, George Kittle Authentic, Justin Jefferson Authentic. Plenty of headliners left in that series. Josh Allen, Randy Moss, it's possible. No, you're good, Aaron. You're good. I'm just trying to think of a way, because it's not the same price.
Yeah,
if
no,
it was
it's
both the
tough.
same price, we're like, okay, we
Yeah.
can do that for you. But, I will say this. That vault should close out in a little bit. Maybe one of Josh Allen Speedflex.
I mean, again, it's not the worst to just sprinkle throughout. I mean, I think when I was working with Common the other day, he was kind of making that idea of, if you want to get into a certain section, not only just get sprinkle throughout, but also get one in the single, get one in the double, get one in the quad, just in case. You never know which one of that series is going to pop open next. So might as well just be, again, kind of do what you can, sprinkle a little bit here and there, just so you can have a spot just about everywhere.
The diamond's probably right now the series to go because of the ratios.
Yeah.
But once that diamond's out of the room, the vault is going to be the hottest break in this room because you did the rundown right there. The
Yeah.
Randy Moss Speedflex, the Josh Allen Speedflex, Nico Collins Speedflex is awesome too. I know it's obviously Houston Texans, but that light blue kind of gives you a Houston Oiler vibe to it as well.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously Saquon Barkley, the Chrome Speedflex. So I will say this, not the worst break to be in right now.
Not at all. Not at all. And we also mentioned, the vault key is still available.
Yeah, you
Still
wanna-
popping off.
Gift card for $300 and a full-size helmet in there
Yeah.
as well. So we will be doing that diamond. Aaron did close it out.
Oh, there we go. Another diamond. Be diamond number 19 on the day.
Yeah.
Or in this break. My apologies. Not on the day. That'd be fantastic if it was.
Actually, maybe. 12 o'clock.
Yeah. No, it definitely could be. So diamond number 19. Drop me a box number.
Good luck, everybody.
There we go.
Wheel.
Jay Hammy saying the wheel. Awesome. Let's go ahead and hit that
If you
wheel.
could just do the break scene so they can see that too as well, just so they can see James.
Sure thing. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
switch that up.
just in case.
Bang, bang, bang. Jay Hammy's asking for the wheel.
He's excited. What's up, Jay Hammy?
Asking, you shall receive. Who got out of this? It was obviously out of 30. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we got about 10 numbers left, but we'll still roll with the 1 out of 30.
Yeah. And then when
We'll see which one
I
what
can
is
get up
closer.
and let you, if you want to do the pick or wheel for the next time, and whenever it gets down to,
Yeah, when it gets closer to single digits.
I'll let you
Yeah.
know whether we can confirm that.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's see. 17. What is the closest to 17 we got here? Unless we have 17. We have 15. Oh, it's right in the schmiddle between 15 and 19. So we got to do a little extra tickety-tockety ticker. There we go. Let's do 15 and 19. And we're going to land on 15.
Tebow box.
There we go. So 15 coming off the board, coming off the tickety-tockety.
Can Peyton Manning be in the box of the quarterback he replaced in Denver?
I know.
Tim Tebow.
Oh. We also do that. We get you guys in the order that we need to be for said helmet. Got to go 6 times around. Bang. Alrighty.
All right.
Where did we go? There we go. Now you can see everybody. Back into here. So, Aaron, you have the NFC North. Steven, the NFC South. Aaron Custer, back to you into the NFC East. And Stephen Plecky back into the NFC West. Ronnie, you have the AFC North. Aaron, once again, the AFC South. George in the AFC East. And James, our wheel caller, which then in turn picked our box, is in the AFC West. So good luck, everybody. Rocking and rolling with box number 15. Bang, bang, bang. Good luck, good luck, good luck. This will be our, like I said, our 10th box with 10 left. Now 9 left.
Gordon Beckham box.
Ooh,
15.
Yeah. Stir the drink, baby. One of the best walk-off celebrations, in my opinion. But that's just me. There we go.
What we got?
So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Always like this guy. One of the better tight ends of all time. You can definitely argue that. This is our guy, Antonio Gates, on like...
Ooh.
I like this, like... What? This would be the mid-2000s style?
That was when I was growing up.
Yeah.
The navy blue.
Yeah.
You know, Drew Brees at the same time.
I was gonna say,
Drew Brees was on the squad.
This was like the Drew Brees style when he was on this helmet.
Damn, that is
on the Antonio Gates. There's nice bolts right here. It's an AFC West hit. It's gonna be our wheel caller. It's gonna be James Hamlin going home with that one. Attaboy, James. Nice hit right there. Big ups right there. Nice stuff. Like I said, I like this. I like this style.
I like the navy.
This old school, even though it's weird to say old school when it was like early 90s, mid 2000s. But that's where we are now. The times are changing here, Tom.
Getting old, Nick. Getting
I
old.
know. I just saw something like that. She's like, hey guy, hey people born in 2000, you're 26 now, and they're like, no.
That is wow.
I know, right? It's nuts. But James Hamlin going home with that one. Nice dub, nice dub.
There you go. Next diamond.
Secondary headliner off the board. So 5 headliners left on 9 boxes. So still looking good there. Box to rate, headliner to box ratio.
Let's do a vault.
Let's do it.
Vault single just closed out. Let me get that ready for you. Give me 1 second, please.
Sure thing. While we're doing that, I'm also going to go ahead and write up our guy James.
Tyson, that reminds me of Natron Means. There you go.
Nice.
What was Chris Burn? Natron Means business?
240. There we go. But yeah, exactly right. Let's go and get that vault solved.
No, I guess I have to make one.
I like this. I like these days when we can get a nice fresh desk and get all these helmets going on a 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Nice and early in the morning like that.
4 down.
Do.
Did you notice how Ricky wrote the 4th down vault on the board?
4th down. There we go.
I was like, I think Nick's the only one who's going to get that.
Little Pat McAfee action.
There you go.
I was watching Saturday Night's Main Event last night. He was not. He was letting it go. He is not holding back that accent in any sort of way. He lets his yinzer fly.
This is vault number 2. Sorry, I had to make a new sheet.
No problem. This is of a single or a...
This is single.
Okay, so vault number 2, single. Vault single. I'm gonna go vault single.
Scroll that up.
Number 2. Please drop me 1 number.
And there you go. It's right for you, my friend.
Alrighty. Chargers boys, really? Yeah, that's what you got. That's what you get rolling with Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends of all time, my man. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm reading these a little late because they're popping up. I'm reading it the wrong way.
I was like, what?
I'm reading it the wrong way. These are glad the font's back to where it was. I didn't really. Now it's a little easier to read this way.
Yeah, I missed the font.
Yeah, just didn't know how that worked.
Alrighty, here's George.
No worries. Good work. Good stuff. Oh, there we go. Now it's gonna load. Bang, bang, bang. Drop me a box number, please, if you are Aaron, Jason, or Ronnie. If not, we'll hit our wheel once again. The wheel can make another appearance back to back. If you are nice to the wheel, then no, the wheel's nice to you.
That's true.
If you respect the wheel,
Everyone blames us. They gotta blame the randomizer and the wheel. That's
These
they
are
control all the
facts.
power.
these are facts. I forgot who said it right. It's not the wheel's fault. It is honestly the randomizer might be the true enemy here.
James Hamlin, Jared Menzer, right idea, diamond double.
Okay, there we go.
Start the party in there. And then Jay Hammy close us out in the single.
Or James Hamlin's other suggestion, or we blame Ricky and Dom.
I like just blame Ricky.
Yeah,
I like
that
that
could-
part a lot better. Just blame Ricky. Why me?
And to be honest, Ricky doesn't mind because he sees it as, looking at the eyes of Jared's asking for 25 in the vault section.
25.
25. Ricky sees it as when he hits low on that wheel, when he gets it back to you, he sees it as an employee of the month action. So that's not too bad. Where's that vault? Where's that vault on the ticker? I can't see. 25 coming off the board. Change that to 26. Thank you. Exactly right.
Get this right.
Now that we have 25, called out by our guy Jared, let's go around 6 times and see what our divisions are looking like. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. So here we are, Ronnie, into the NFC North. Aaron, you have the NFC South, East, and West. Jason, you have the AFC North. Aaron, once again, you have the AFC South and the AFC East. And then Jared, our box caller, in the AFC West. Good luck.
I have to add, Bob says there's only one first down call that's the greatest of all time. That's referee Red Cashian. There's no argument. Do people argue about the greatest first down calls of all time?
I don't know.
I haven't seen that episode of First Take.
No, I haven't. Maybe the best set hut might be the Cleveland Browns offensive lineman from that Hard Knocks. The fat one.
The coach. The
And
coach.
you see, when it's all gut.
I think he was he had to be like an offensive line coach or
America
something.
won 2 world wars doing push-ups, sit-ups, and jumping jacks.
Ugh.
It's one of the best lines ever. And just like that, bang! One of our vault keys will be coming out here. So whoever wins this bad boy will be able to choose between vault key B, D, or E when we figure out who wins not only this helmet, but as well as a vault key. So there we go. Some potential, like I said, two $100 potentials right there, as well as a $300 box. A $300 vault key. My apologies. Here we go. How about here in the little on the Colts? Bang. It's going to be Lenny Moore.
Nice.
Lenny Moore on the rep helmet right here. It's going to be an AFC South hit. It's going to be, well, stop me if you haven't heard this one before. It's going to be Aaron Custer going home with another dub right there. It's going to be Aaron Custer in the AFC South going home with the Lenny Moore on the rep. But not only that, my man Aaron, call out between vault keys B, D, or E. Let us know which one you want to rock with, and we can go ahead and rip out. Like I said, we have a $100 vault key, a $100 vault key, and a $300 vault key. Somewhere within those vault keys right there. B, D, or E, my man. Bradley's asking what's left in those diamonds. Diamond section, we're looking for Saquon Barkley on the Speed Flex, Peyton Manning on the Speed Flex, Drew Brees on the Speed Flex, and LaDainian Tomlinson. And our secondary headliners is Nico Collins. So 5 headliners on 9 boxes left in the diamond section. Clear out those diamonds. You get those pickaxes all cleared out. Fresh set of diamonds here in the UA break room. Those are all authentics or better. Aaron's asking for D for that vault key, please. Awesome. So like I said, our man Aaron not only going home with this Lenny Moore, Also going to be going home with what we got here in this vault key.
Good luck, Aaron.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Like I said, an opportunity at $300 vault key, as well as 2 $100 vault keys still available as well. This is what we're going home with, my man. Congratulations, you're going home with $100 there, Aaron. So $100 back to you in the form of a UA gift card. Right back into your pocket, my man. Congrats, Aaron. Nice dub, nice dub. Like I said, not only going home with Lenny Moore on the rep helmet, but going home with $100 in the form of a UA gift card. Good stuff. Let me get you written up for Lenny. And
Congrats,
like I
Aaron.
said,
Throwback there, Lenny
just in
Moore.
case. Oh, yeah.
A little bit of everything here in the break room. We got
Pretty
the OGs. We got the current guys. Got everything.
Yeah. And hopefully it's not, out of, not distasteful in any way, but, the Colts, obviously, R.I.P. Jim Irsay. It was very, very upsetting.
Of course, rest in peace, Jim
One
Irsay.
of the better, some people in that form, they're like, oh, there's controversy here and there. I don't like the a lot of the great things to say about Jim Irsay. So a lot of people were really good online. So good stuff right there.
I saw McAfee had the long message about Jim Irsay, so rest in peace.
Oh yeah, good stuff right there.
His last tweet was wishing the Pacers good luck in Game 1.
Yeah, I saw that was weird. I saw that, and then you get exactly right. I was doing the timing on it. I was like, wait, that was like the last thing he was able to put out there. That's crazy. Or at least if not him, his team or whatever. But regardless, that's still really awesome.
There's a Pacers Knicks tonight, right?
I believe so. Yeah, because it was Game 3 of Twins. Game 3 of Timberwolves and Thunder last night.
Yeah.
T-Wolves took care of them.
7 p.m. Yeah, 42-point win for the Wolves.
Yeah,
I
baby.
get Ricky, and it's proof of this. It was on live. A winner, because he keeps talking crap on me because I kept telling him to bet the Rangers all weekend because they're playing the White Sox.
Yeah.
And that's not worked out. But I gave him Edwards assist, Randall over points.
I don't know if you need this. That's,
Oh, no.
It's got Aaron on
Yeah,
there.
no. And T-Wolves money line.
Nice.
Of course, he didn't listen to me. Can't blame him for that, though.
I've been doing pretty well in the realm of the MLB, so maybe I have to take a quick gander at some matchups today. But no need to look at those if we don't. No need to, because that's only if we have like a lull. Usually that's my crutch here if we're not doing anything break wise. But we've been doing pretty well, guys and gals. So let's keep hitting the break room. Keep hitting the breaks. So exactly right. Like I said, our guy Aaron Custer cleaning up. Besides the Antonio Gates going home to James Hamlin, this entire table is Aaron Custer on the Tank Bigsby, the Ray Lewis,
right.
and Lenny Moore.
It's the Aaron Show. We got that diamond coming up. Aaron, if you check your email, you should see that gift card. If you don't see it in your inbox, check your spam mail or your junk mail. But I just sent it right now. You should see it. And congratulations.
Now he'll stay up because we got the space for it, but if we do get a plethora of helmets, Lenny, you will most likely be the first one out of here. Ooh, Hall of Fame 75 on there on that inscription. Didn't see that. Nice thick black ink on that. Fantastic piece. Same thing on the back as well. When we did that demonstration for the Ray Lewis, also has a Beckett cert on the back. You take your smart device, scan that bad boy, you can figure out where and when Lenny Moore signed that replica helmet. Hi, I ordered the very squeaky chair today, apparently.
You know what? I'm glad you noticed that because yesterday I was like, am I gaining weight or this is like...
I think this just needs a nice little spray of WD-40. Am I right? Is that what we use that bad boy for?
I'm glad it's shot. I was thinking that yesterday. I'm like, am I just moving too much? And it's like, I was like, I better be still, but thank you for
I'm at that point, too, where I don't want to lock my hips in place, but my goodness, I might be at that point. I know there was that old infomercial back in the day about that, like the swivel chair or something like that.
I'll take that ball.
The Manning is still there, my man. The Manning is still there. Whether you're talking the diamond section, the Speed Flex, and Peyton Manning is still there and there. Eli Manning is also still available in the practice squad on a mini, on a camo mini. So if we're looking for Eli Manning in the practice squad, we got him there. But otherwise, like I'm sure, like I mentioned, you're probably talking about the diamond section. We're looking for Peyton Manning on that Broncos Hydro Speed Flex, still available in that diamond section.
You got that diamond ready for you. That next one.
Awesome possum.
And our next diamond too. Our next single that's up right now, active, 4 spots ago. So.
Oh goodness me, exactly right. That challenge flag diamond is ready to roll. So let me go ahead and put that in the chat. Challenge flag diamond number 20. Drop me a box number. Bang. Preferably if you James Hamlin asking for that wheel.
Wheel, baby.
Wheel. And wheel, go ahead and do that for you.
Nice.
I know, right? Getting good at that. So 19 is still up there. Let me go ahead and roll with what we got. I'm gonna make a quick picker wheel for the diamonds. So we got 1,
1, 2,
1, 2,
7,
7,
19, 20,
19, 20,
21 next,
21,
25,
25,
26,
26.
30, sir.
All right, and 30 you said?
30.
Gotcha. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 boxes left. Going to hit the wheel per our man James Hamlin. We got all of our boxes left. And we're going to go with the bookend. We're going with 30.
30, all right.
Bang, bang, bang. 30 is what we landed on. Let me go ahead and take 30 off after. Got to get that ad out of the way. So there we go. 30 off the board into your living room.
34, 30.
But also have to go ahead and hit the randomizer to figure out what our divisions are looking like.
James, you got to ask the wheel to pick you a good one, not
I
me.
know.
Right?
Exactly right. What is your favorite 30 for 30? Do you have one?
Oh, that's a good question.
I always have a good go-to.
I don't want to go to the Knicks Pacers one because it's, Knicks Pacers are playing each other right
It's
now.
a very fun one.
That is a good one.
Right, I actually threw that on the other day just because I was just needed something in the background for noise when I was doing some work.
I really like the SMU one, Pony Excess.
Okay.
I like that one a lot. I'm just trying to think of the 30 for 30s. I'm trying to remember all of them.
My favorite is Broke. If it's not the Bears one,
the athletes,
the Broke one,
yeah.
when they're all talking about the financials. But here we are in the NFC North. We got George Williamson, Aaron Custer on the NFC South, James Hamlin in the NFC East. Aaron Custer, you have the NFC West, the AFC North, and the AFC South, as well as the AFC East. And then Ronnie and Sulaco into the AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
I don't know if it was a 30 for 30, but they had like a college football at the Peyton Manning year, the Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson, Randy Moss. And it was kind of like cool because it wasn't like a documentary like with interviews. It was more like clips and highlights of what was going on at that time. It was like fast-paced the entire...
Was it the 85 or the 84 draft? Was it the NFL Films one?
No, that's a good one. Elway Camarillo.
yeah. Okay,
It's like the Great Heisman Race of 97 maybe.
They do have that one.
It's the one Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson, Randy Moss, Ryan Leaf.
There's also that one. It's like the one day in '94 when it was the O.J. Simpson.
The Rangers win the cup.
Yeah, the finals in the NBA.
I think Jack Nicklaus won a major or something.
Yeah.
Without bias, the Celtics one. That was
That was a good one. But this ain't too shabby too. How about we talking about get a little secondary headliner action. Our guy Nico Collins. Ooh, on the
H-Town.
sparkly. Oh my God! Look at that! Like the sparkly glitter, the new style Houston Texans logo for this Nico Collins, one of our bad boys right here. It's an AFC South hit. It's gonna go to Aaron Custer on this one. Bang, bang, bang! When he holds the majority, it's a good odds right there to go ahead and get yourself a win right there for sure. Like this again, this new style, this nice, gorgeous. It's bouncing off. It's nice and all the glitter popping off. For Nico Collins, absolute dog. I was very upset when I was trying to sneak him into my fantasy this last year, and someone's And of course, it's the guy that's like one of the least knowledgeable fantasy wise that snagged him. Like, you have no idea that just the dog that you just absolutely just drafted. He's like, I guess so. I know. I hate when they fall up the stairs like that, but a great hit. Nico Collins had himself a solid year. I'm sure he'll be bouncing back and doing the exact same thing this next year.
You know, your buddy's going to like to hear this, but I think if he stays healthy, he's a top 5 fantasy wide receiver next year.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Because when he was on the football field this year, when he was healthy, he was balling out. The questions for the season was who's going to be the wide receiver 1, Diggs or Tank Dell?
Until his early injury, he was on pace to lead the league in receiving, receptions. I think of course, he comes back as a bomb touchdown, so you knew he was healthy and ready to go.
I swear that, Houston, you got an Ohio State quarterback throwing a Michigan band.
Best 30 for 30 involving Chicago was Benji. Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yeah, Ben
the
Wilson.
older one, yeah, for sure. That one's a good one. But congrats again, Aaron. Again, this is the Aaron show so far, Aaron. Besides James Hamlin's Antonio Gates over here, this is all Aaron's right here.
We are going to have a rare non-Aaron Cusser diamond single.
Oh, okay.
It's Brandon, Jared Arani, and Jay Hammy. So
another diamond, you said?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. So challenge flag.
Make that green for you. These guys ain't messing around.
No.
Do a box count.
We're looking for that. We're looking for that Peyton Manning. That's what I think. That's what everyone's got their eye on the prize. Challenge flag diamond number.
You want to put that Lenny Moore away?
I think so. We're gonna have to keep Nico out for now.
I like the red. They can't see this, but the red kind of glitter.
Yeah.
On it. Yeah.
Challenge flag at diamond number 21. Drop me a box. I don't think so. Absolutely incredible, folks. Keep it going. Keep it going. James Hamlin asking for 19. 19.
The Joe Montana on the Chiefs box.
Sure enough.
19. Johnny Unitas.
So there we go. Oh, let me get 30 off there as well. There we go. Bang, there we are. Jared says, Hammy, no wheel? What's going on? I think we have ourselves an imposter. Uh-oh. 19 called out by our guy, James Hamlin, but we also got to go 6 times around and figure out our randomizer for our divisions. So let's go ahead and do that. The randomizer part always gets away from me. There we go. There. Now we're back. 6 times around to figure out where our divisions are, name-wise. And 6. Bang, bang, bang. You feeling okay, James Hamlin? Calling out a number. Crazy. Jared, you have the NFC North and the NFC South. Brandon, you have the NFC East. Ronnie, you have the NFC West. Back to you, Brandon, in the AFC North and the AFC South. James Hamlin, our number caller, our box caller, not our wheel caller. Like I said, might have to put out one of those person's reports, make sure everyone thinks okay.
I said this yesterday. If my dad ever called me and said I love you, son, I think something's up.
This might be one of those cries for help. Excited if you write in the chat another number. If you
Hammy, you okay?
Yeah, exactly. James Hamlin, a call is the AFC East, and
Blink
Brandon
twice if you're
Cooper in the AFC West. My apologies for holding on that one, guys. Good luck, everybody.
Blink twice if you're okay.
Exactly. Or we'll do that with the one guy did Morse code with his blinks just to let us know, like SOS, I'm in danger. Good luck, guys and gals. Keep this one over here so I didn't wrap the last box. That's okay. There we go. Might be a little early for this. I know we usually save our X-rated stuff for the night show for the UA After Dark, but it's a mooning here in the UA break room already on the KC lid. It's Warren Moon.
Damn, that's
bang,
nice.
Bang, bang, bang.
The rave.
Yeah. Yeah. AFC West hit for Brandon Cooper on this one. The Warren Moon, Casey Rave going home that bad boy. Bang on the authentic. Gorgeous.
That is, man. Very nice.
So that means, again, Peyton Manning survives yet another one. 50% chance right there for that on a headliner. 4 headliners, 8 boxes left in that diamond section.
So someone bought into that double, so we're going to do a double.
Okay, for sure. Love hearing that.
7 boxes.
7 boxes left, my apologies. So 4 headliners on 7 boxes left. It's one of those where I felt like it as soon as it left in my mouth, I'm like, no, I think I misspoke.
All right.
But still, regardless,
I'm just going to
that
take
Peyton
down.
Manning is still available.
I'm just going to take down the quad.
Okay. Fair enough. Singles have been red hot.
Singles, yep. And we got to do the double. And we're down to the last few boxes. Already got an order for that next diamond single. Let's close it out, guys, right?
Yeah. It's the way to do it.
I thought we were going to close out this. I keep saying this morning, but it was this morning. But they got a little tired. I get it. It was late.
Late night for you guys.
They got their rest. They took the nap, and they're like, all right, we're ready this morning.
Exactly right. Let me get Aaron's written up from last go around. There we go. Keep it going. Party don't stop. It's been a fun morning. It's one of those days where we all had good thing. Only had to do the rundown one time because exactly right. Flying through this diamond section. Loving every minute of it.
Mm-hmm. One spot to go in that next single.
Let's do it, folks. Who's left besides Peyton? We're still looking at the Saquon Barkley Speed Flex, that Super Bowl Speed Flex, the Drew Brees Speed Flex, gorgeous, and then LaDainian Tomlinson on the authentic. Then 3 bonus bangers, like I mentioned, diamond section, all authentics or better in that diamond section. Yeah, there's some pretty solid stuff there, and the best involving media was Mike and the Mad Dog. Yeah, I miss those guys.
I like watching
Now you see Mad Dog Russo. See him every once in a while on MLB Network.
I like watching a Francesca, like his outburst. Or like when someone prank calls him. It's pretty funny.
Those are good.
Someone asked him, like, how can, like, I forgot what baseball player we were talking about, Miguel Cabrera or whatever. And he goes, how can he win the Triple Crown if he's not a horse? He snapped at him. He's like, okay, this is what you call it. You wait and you call it. This is what you say.
Was this the same guy that they called and they asked, like, they were legit? They're like, you think a team could go 162-0?
Yeah, I got guys like that.
And you guys like, you serious, right? You serious, right?
See, I can't tell if this question was someone messing with him or someone just like actually being serious. He goes, do you think the San Francisco Giants and the New York Giants like get together every year and have like a dinner? And he was like, what? Why? He's like, what? Why? He was like so mad that someone asked that. He was so mad. He goes, what? What's wrong with you?
So dumb.
It's hilarious. It's funny. He goes, you think the San Francisco Giants and the New York Giants get together for dinner?
I love those too. He'll just go, you waited on hold for 2 hours just to say that? That's what we're doing?
You waited on hold for 2 hours.
Oh, God. Yeah, he did exactly right. He had no sense of humor there, Jersey. He was all business. All business all the time. We try to be all business here in the UA break room, but man, oh man, it's when you guys hit us with the Bart Simpson jokes down there when you guys were doing that for a little. That was a good bit. I missed that. That was a little. That had some fun for a little bit.
22 ready for you.
There we go.
Make that.
There we go, guys and gals. Awesome possum. Let's go ahead and hit that challenge flag diamond number 22.
I find him entertaining. It makes me laugh, man. Francesca. I get why he's number 1.
Oh man. Challenge flag diamond number 22. James Hamlin's asking for the wheel. Asking you shall receive. Let me make sure.
We know he's all right now, the wheel.
There we go.
We know he's okay. We got a little nervous when he called out the box. Like, are you okay? But he did blink twice. I saw it.
Oh, yeah. 19 was the last one out
Yes,
of there.
sir.
So let me go ahead and get rid of 19. And then we're back to our picker wheel in that one. Bang, bang, bang. So we have all 7 of our numbers here. For our box numbers left, hitting the wheel. And we're going to go to box number 7.
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Can the Bronco Peyton Manning be in the John Elway box?
Let's see. Let's see.
The man who signed him.
Exactly right. So we need our names right here so we can go around. Box number 7. We need our names into the randomizer. Oh, no problem.
I like this Ray band.
Oh, yeah, those are that's fantastic. 6 times around to figure out our divisions here in this 20-second single for the diamond section. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. So here we have it. It's going to be our guy, Aaron, in the NFC North and the NFC South. Jared Menzer in the NFC East. Aaron, back to you in the NFC West and the AFC North. James Hamlin, back to being our wheel caller. Glad everything's safe and sound. AFC South is yours, James Hamlin. Ronnie, you have the AFC East, and back to you, Aaron, into the AFC West. So good luck, everybody. Good luck indeed. Like I said, seems like we're highly sought after that Peyton Manning, but like I said, Saquon Barkley on the speed flex, Drew Brees on the speed flex, LaDainian Tomlinson still looking good there. So let's go ahead and see who we're good for. This will either cut our headliner to box ratio into an even 50% with 3 headliners on 6 boxes, or maybe we get, like I said, a little 4 headliners on 6 boxes. That'll be well over 50%. Good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. And here we go. Well, he's not a secondary headliner in this section, but he is over in the vault section. A good win right here, and honestly, a team that's not really, really like, oh, that's a running team. That's a running team. You take a look at their numbers, take a look at their stats. Some very solid running numbers for this man individually as well. It's going to be James Cook over here on the Bills Authentic. A nice hit right here. It's going to be a bonus banger. So still, we got 4 headliners on 6 boxes left in that diamond section. Still looking for that Peyton Manning there. That is an that's an AFC East hit. That's going to be Ronnie Insulaco going home with a James Cook Authentic on the Bills helmet right there. Fantastic, fantastic. So like I said, 4 headliners, 6 boxes left in the diamond section. We're still looking for the outlaw. We're still looking for Peyton Manning. Or the sheriff. It's the sheriff.
Sheriff. James Cook, 16 rushing touchdowns last season.
So, yeah.
And that's with Josh Allen stealing 12 of those.
And I was just saying that. Like, you don't really think, oh, the Bills, they're a rushing team. They might be a rushing squad more than they are. I mean, more than anything else. Very underrated numbers. When you put together and look at that Bills squad.
I know James wants to get paid, and I think he will. Especially the season that guys like Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley had last season, where just goes to show you, running backs are important, because we had that little run where running backs, they don't matter. They're 26, get rid of them.
I think people were just saying anything just to get a pop.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we got a bunch of orders right now, so let me get caught up in that.
Nice. Because like we mentioned, we see that. Let's do that double. We just got 2 spots left. Let's get that double going.
Mm-hmm.
Get that double going. Make it go from 6 to 4 boxes.
I mean, I can't believe that double 20-something singles to get a double going.
I know.
Especially with these, for the Peyton Manning, LaDainian Tomlinson to be still there is pretty damn amazing. It's a double-up opportunity.
They're survivors. They're survivors both in real life and in the break room. It's usually how it would be. They're used to being the Final Four, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees.
Yeah, good point. There's Jeff August. I was just thinking about Jeff
There we
August when we
go.
did box 30. I'm like, you know what? If Jeff was here yesterday, we wouldn't have had box 30. Jeff likes to pick the bookends.
Yeah.
Not a bad strategy.
Not at all. James Cook
Still here, Bradley.
going home to Ronnie. Nice hit right there. Loving this. Stock piled up.
All righty.
Do that little thing where we curve it to the side.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I like doing it this way. Bang, bang, bang. Get slide you up because I might be keeping you guys up like this for a little bit. Looking
Jared.
good, looking good.
And I think Jared closed out that double. So the double did close out.
Double
before the
closing
single.
out.
So give me 1 second just to double check. Yeah.
How many diamond boxes left? After this diamond double, we'll have 4. So 6 total boxes left. 4 headliners in that diamond section. And we're going to have another diamonds ready to roll. So
we
you
have
guys
a
been getting your
double-
pickaxes out.
A double and a single coming up. The double is going to be first because Jared Menser closed out that double, order number 958. Aaron closed out the single, order number 959. We do what comes first. So the double will be first. Let me get that ready for you.
Awesome, awesome.
I think this is our first double of just a new series. We did doubles when it was paired up, but this is our first double of the challenge flag on its own.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then challenge flag.
Let's make it count. So I had to make a brand new one. Ooh.
So if that's the case, challenge flag, diamond double, double box, drop me 2 numbers.
Bradley's in there. That's good. There you
And
go.
Jay August came in first with 1 and 26. Wow. I mean, again, polar opposites between Jay 1 and 26, and then Bree Williams had 2 and 25. But Jay August came in first by a nose. By a nose. 1 and 26 is what we're working with. So let me get that off the ticker.
All right.
And like you just mentioned, right on cue, getting the bookends right there.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff, good stuff.
All right. So 3 boxes coming up.
Awesome. But in the meantime, while we're getting box 1 and box 26, let me take everyone's name, and we'll go around 6 times here in the UA break room. Figure out everyone's division. Halfway there, and bang, 6 times.
26, Saquon box.
Sure, well, it's the number. We don't know if it's exactly the Saquon box.
Yeah, 26, yeah.
Yeah. Not quite sure what it would be. There we have it.
If it's the number, I just call it the, Saquon box. If it's 7, the Elway box.
Sure enough. And here we have it, our divisions. Jared Menzer, the NFC North. Stephen Plecky, the NFC South. Jeff August, you have the NFC East and the NFC West. Bradley Williams, you have the AFC North. Jared Menzer, back to you into the AFC South. Bradley Williams, once again, into the AFC East. And Jared Menzer closing us out here into the AFC West. Bang, 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 ready to roll. We got boxes 1 and 26. Called out by our guy, Jeff August. Again, good morning, everybody. We got 20 people across the board here on the Facebook, the YouTube, and the Twitch. Make sure we're liking, sharing, subscribing, sending us all around, making sure this break page grows, just so we can get these diamonds going even faster out of here. Just so we can get these breaks going are broken up and filled up faster and faster each and every time. And it grows the community. Gives you guys more opportunity to trade up because, one guy might have a new set of stuff, Maybe I like that new set of stuff. Why did that? There we go. There we go. Ooh. Nice. This is fun. Nice little tandem. Well, we see Ray Lewis over here. How about his teammate still on the defensive side? It's going to be Terrell Suggs.
T-Sizzle.
Terrell Suggs over on the, I guess the more traditional, the old, I don't want to say old school, but still modern day Baltimore Ravens lid compared to the new style, the new authentic that we have over here on the Ravens side for Ray Lewis. But yeah, Terrell Suggs, AFC North. That's going to Bradley Williams right there.
Go Bradley.
Congrats on the Terrell Suggs. So we got both, like I said, Best of both big time defenders here on the Baltimore Ravens side of things. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, so he'll stay. Man, we're gonna make some decisions.
Your call.
I think he's gonna have to go back in the box just because we have to see. We have some potential. We're gonna know who's coming out next.
You're gonna put a guy who went to Ball So Hard University.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he was good. He was always good with the
NBC.
yeah. Those were always fantastic. Some
My
nice
personal
hit right
favorite's
there.
Brian Braga, Iowa.
I was like when they would do their kindergarten. They would say their kindergarten.
Yeah.
Or Tony Gonzalez was good. I'm Tony Gonzalez.
Randy Moss was Rand University.
Yeah.
Was he the wide receiver coach for the Bears now? Antoine Randall, former Steelers wide receiver.
Yeah.
Threw the touchdown in the Super Bowl. He had the Antoine Randall L. He was going for the announcer voice.
Well, there we go. Bradley Williams going home with Terrell Suggs on that one. Let me write you up really quick before we get into this second diamond here in this diamond double.
Bradley definitely familiar with his game. Bradley's a big-time Steelers fan, so he's had his battles with Terrell Suggs.
Sure has. One of those things where you can only hope that you face them so often, you played each other so much, battles left and right, classics. You can only hope you respect him in some
Yeah, it's like a mutual respect.
Yeah.
Unless Bradley's like, nah, forget it.
Yeah, he's like, no, not at all. Well, okay, that's fine too.
Forget it.
Fan is short for fanatic, so. That's what we got here, folks. Nice dub. Nice dub for Bradley.
So that single and double up right now will be the last single and double up because we have a single coming up after this double, and that's going to put us at 3 boxes to go. So the guys, the single and double up right now will be the last single and double up of that current Diamond Series.
Nice.
And Jared's in that double.
Nice dub right there.
You know, these guys are talking about me. Like, Dom, you're still here? They were hanging out with us last night at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. You guys were partying with us. Give you guys a shout out for being here as well.
Exactly right. Box number 26 here in this diamond double. Good luck once again, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Jay August was sleeping. Well, that's
Now
always
with
good
that,
too.
5 boxes. We're looking for 4 headliners. This will be now down to 4 boxes after this bad boy.
Who we got?
There we go. One of the quarterbacks we're looking for, but the Outlaw's still out there. We got Drew Brees on this bad boy. Yeah, we're on this one. Yes, exactly right. It's the newer salute to service sitting there on the back. Absolutely fantastic. Like we mentioned, Drew Brees on that one's NFC South hit. That's going to go home to Stephen Plecky. Man, what a legend.
Steven.
What a dog. What a dog. Going battling back and forth. It's always like you said, oh, it's Peyton Manning, it's Tom Brady. We always the unsung hero, Drew Brees, slides in towards the end. I always say it. Class act. You love that. And you know, like the little teardrop, little birthmark ain't too bad either.
Oprah thought it was dirt on his face. You ever see that video?
I did see that.
It was
That's
kind of
right.
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I don't know if you saw also, there's that one Barstool guy, Ohio Tate.
Yeah,
He did that whole bit this year. If Ohio State had lost to this team or that team, he would do this. If Ohio State lost to Purdue, which is Drew Brees' alma mater, he was going to get the Drew Brees tattoo on his the birthmark on his tattooed on his face.
Didn't they beat him like 49-0 or something?
Yeah, he just Ohio State demolished him. There was another one I forgot. If they lost to Harvard or Yale, he would have to like take the SAT or the ACT until he got perfect 36.
I know he had to do the peeps, right? He had to eat like all the
He had to do the
Oregon
peeps one because he lost to Michigan. I think that was the one.
Oh. No, the peeps was Oregon. What was the Michigan one?
Oh, he would have to work for Barstool for free for a year.
Oh, yeah, but he didn't take him up on the... I don't think he took him up on it.
I don't
he
think
should have.
so. I don't believe so. That's an NFC South hit. It's going to our guy Stephen Plecky for that Drew Brees speed flex. Gorgeous.
4 to go in the double, 4 to go in a single. They both have to close. Oh, now 2 to go in the double.
Nice. Because, again, we're still looking for that Peyton Manning. 3 headliners on 4 boxes, folks.
We do have that single as well. That's ready for you.
Gotcha.
That closed out
Mere
just
seconds.
after the double.
mere seconds after the double. Challenge flag.
Like I said, Jared Menzer, he had order number 958 for that double that closed out, and Aaron closed out the single 959. We go by order of the order numbers.
Awesome possum. Alrighty, let me switch back to this screen just so we can see them a little bit better.
What do you want me to take off? Or if you do want.
Why is that? Oh, leave it like that. Sorry. James Hamlin in here. He's asking for the wheel, and wheel you shall receive. We'll probably take the Warren Moon out of here or the off. Yeah, just because it's the closest to it. Yeah,
A lot of love for Tank Baseball.
I like him.
I know, I love the helmet. And I've been trying to trade for him in my Dynasty League.
There you go.
You in a Dynasty football? Fantasy football league?
What league?
Do you do Dynasty with your friends?
I have yet to do one of those.
That's the way to go.
Oh yeah. So 1 and 26 we're out of here. So we got 2, 20, 21, and 25. James Hamlin asking for the wheel.
Yep, 2, 20, 21, 25.
Why can't I? What did I do? Why did I double click? There we go. We're back. Never mind. Yeah. Or I guess not. Now we can't see the. There we go. Now we're back. All right, coolio. Back to the wheel, guys. My apologies. James Hamlin asking for the wheel. Wheel we shall receive. Rocking with box number 20. It's going to be box number 2. Box number 2. So our last single digit out of here. Box number 2. Coming off the randomizer, coming off the board. Get that off the ticker as well.
Sir,
Thank you.
box 2. I'll move these down. You have the breeze next to you.
So we can be easy breezy.
Yes, sir. Big speed.
Stop doing that.
Sure that cert wouldn't belong to that. Yes, it did.
There we go. Sorry, OBS is being really touchy today. 6 times around, guys and gals. Halfway there. And there we have it. Bang. So we have our order. We're going to have Ronnie in the NFC North. Aaron, you have the NFC South and the NFC East. James, our wheel caller, has the NFC West. Aaron, you have the entire AFC. You have AFC North, South, East, and West, my man, as well as the NFC South. So there we go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Yeah, the product cam, unfortunately, is not working today. And, well, don't have a ladder at the moment. All the wires are in the ceiling, my man. So we've been switching it up and going from... I switched to the break scenes just so you guys can see the chat, just so you guys can see who's calling wheel numbers and numbers and stuff like that, just so you guys can see the order. But then I'm switching back to this screen just so it's a little bit closer so we can actually see what's going on. So box number 2, called by our wheel and through our man, James Hamlin. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Might be one of those things like we were joking. Me and Ricky were joking. You know, could be some critters gnawing at the wires. We always have some friends like that. There we have it. I think this is why we do it, folks. This is why we get up at 9 a.m. This is why we're the early bird that catches the break. Here we have it, folks. On the Speedflex Hydro, it's Peyton Manning, my man. Look at that. Oh, man. Gorgeous. With all the bumpers, all the bells and whistles, the sheriff bumper on the back. This is absolutely fantastic. I might even get up and just so we can see this a little bit better.
I mean, I can,
Look at that bad boy. I think that's very much well-deserved to get up a little closer. Other one. Yeah. So yeah, look at that little sheriff bumper on the back. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. Let me take this.
Can you
Yeah, let me take the Cheers chat. And there, look at that. That's fun. Love looking at that. Great lid right there. And of course, that's an AFC West hit. That's going to Aaron Custer. Our man Aaron has been all over the break room. He's been getting wins left and right. Gets the big dub right there. Aaron Custer going home with Peyton Manning, the sheriff.
I look like a career like in modeling.
A little hand model action. Love seeing that. Box number 2. It was always box number 2.
You ever see Zoolander?
No, I have not. I've seen bits
you've
and
not seen
pieces.
Zoolander?
Seen bits and pieces.
Zoolander.
I got the black lung.
Pop.
Like I know the good bits. I know the good parts of it. When he has the model for the school. He goes, "How are the children gonna fit inside that little building?"
How do you expect them to read if they can't even fit in it?
So stupid.
We should get the Zoolander Funko Pop.
Yeah, that's
in the
right. We
break
get some
room.
Ben Stiller in here every now and again.
Hell yeah. I love Ben Stiller. Probably upset that his Knicks are down 2-0.
Maybe. Man, that's been a crazy series.
What do you think happens tonight? I'm gonna go with the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Knicks. I don't know why.
All right, guys, gonna have to stay out on that one. That's an absolutely gorgeous piece right there. I didn't write it the Drew Brees. Let me go ahead and do that really quick.
All right, let me get this
Man, oh man.
double ready for you. That just closed
Awesome.
out. Still got Saquon. Still got LaDainian Tomlinson. So
Sure do. Exactly right. Still looking for Saquon, LaDainian Tomlinson, and a bonus banger. Still lurking in those final 3 boxes in the diamond section.
all righty. Sorry about the wait. All righty. That should be good for you now. That double. Let's see if that single closed out while we were. No.
Still working on that one. Still working, you guys and gals.
3 to go on that single, guy. So if it's not the Saquon Barkley that comes out in this double that's coming up, that single's going to go quick. Make sure you got a spot.
There we go. Hopping in, everybody. Let it be known. And there we go. That second double.
Congrats to Aaron, though, too, man. He bought a lot of spots in this diamond break, and he deserves it, man. Congrats.
Exactly right. Early bird gets the worm. Early bird gets the break. Alrighty. Diamond double box number 2. Drop me 2 box numbers, please, and thank you. Bradley Williams asking for 25.
You got it. 2-5.
25, and then we have just one other potential number between 20 or 21.
We do 25 already. It might have been the vault.
No, we got 20. It's 20, 21, and 25 still left. I'll take 25 off the board. 25. Yeah. So we're looking for 20 or 21, guys and gals. Otherwise, I'll do the picker between the last 2 boxes here. Jay Vargas says, if you love it, let it go. I'll give you guys like a little sideline out of bounds, maybe like 30 some odd seconds. I know there's a little bit of a delay, so maybe a little bit longer. 21. Our man Bradley Williams asking for 21 on that one. So perfect. Perfect.
Hit me. Siri of 21. I also like to live daily. So box 20, our last box.
Box 20 will be our last box, indeed. Let's hop into the randomizer so we can figure out our double box divisions here. We'll go 6 times around. 4 said divisions.
Who do you want to vote off the island?
Oh boy. Might be the 2 running backs. It might be James Cook and Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, because we know we're going to have the Saquon coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
So good call.
So it'll be potentially another running back. You know, check in, check out, little Saquon, little LT action.
That's a nice backfield to have, right?
Exactly. Oh yeah. I always like doing that too in the break room. Sometimes we do like a fantasy of all the helmets that are out there. Like, oh, this would have been a crazy tandem. You know, if maybe like we had the Drew Brees, or if maybe for Randy Moss gets pulled out.
I said that last night when the Ray Lewis and Myles Garrett were available. I was like, that's a nice double, and I'll take both those guys on my defense.
Yeah. But here we have it, guys. In the NFC North, Jeff August in the NFC North. That's his usually go-to spot. Bradley Williams in the NFC South and the NFC East. Jared Menzer, you have the NFC West and the AFC North. Aaron Custer, the AFC South. Jeff August back again in the AFC East. And Aaron Custer here in the AFC West. Switch things up. Let me get a little bit closer here. Slide you down there, Drew. And pull you up here a little bit there, Sheriff. Absolutely fantastic. 21 and 25 called out here. Good luck, everybody. There we go. Still looking for Saquon. Still looking for LT. And a bonus banger. Let's see what we're rocking with, guys and gals. Super Bowl champ now. Saquon Barkley on this gorgeous Super Bowl 50. Oh man, 59? Yeah, New Orleans. Oh man.
That is
gorgeous
nice.
lid. Gorgeous piece right there. Again, if you're in that boat of like, oh man, can't stand to look at, the Eagles lids, regardless, this is an NFC East hit considering it's our man Saquon currently on the Eagles, going to Bradley Williams on that one.
That's
like,
a good
oh
point.
man, maybe I can't stand to look at an Eagles logo. Bingo, bango. You don't have to. It's on a Super Bowl logo. Oh man, this looks like this helmet looks like it had a party. This is a whole thing of itself.
That helmet looks awesome.
Yeah.
I love the stripe. I love like that matte blue finish. That blue, some reason reminds me of
This is like the helmet that would be like definitely on display, like just like at the Super Bowl. Like, oh, let's take a quick photo op with the Super Bowl helmet. Let's
gives me like beach vibes from some
Yeah.
reason. Like I know it's New Orleans, but I like that lid, man.
great,
Bradley,
great
congratulations, man. That
That
is
gets
awesome.
on the back, so you can figure out where and when Saquon signed this bad boy at. All you just got to do is scan that QR code. Jared says no again in parentheses. That's going to be an NFC East hit. That's going to our man Bradley Williams on that one. Great hit for the Saquon Speed Flex.
Man, that is nice. I love the stripe.
Oh, yeah.
Top.
Like I said, usually that's the go-to spot for the signature on the Speed Flex, but still we got it right on the side, right in the front.
Unless you're Kyle
Saquon.
Pitts. We had a black and blue Kyle Pitts. He just signed on the logo.
Oh man, good on him. Bradley Williams going home with that Saquon. Nice stuff right there, Bradley.
You wanted that halfback break. You're halfway there.
Sure thing.
Or maybe you get one in the and more section. That's possible. You just pull James Cook.
That's true.
Tank Bigsby.
Get some solid halfbacks so far. Let's see if we can continue that trend. If not, if obviously then if Latanian isn't in here, then we know what we're looking for. But otherwise, it's between a toss-up. It's either going to be our boy LaDainian Tomlinson or a bonus banger here in this second box in this diamond double. Move yon up there, Saquon. Bang, bang, bang. Good luck, everybody. Box number 25. There we have it. Let's go ahead and see. Let's dive on in. It would only be right that I pull this team while working with this guy on the Packer lid.
No!
It's Donald Driver. Ooh. Donald Driver. Look at that. Now, boo Packers as a Bear fan, but man, oh man, can I respect the fact that he filled up this helmet with this auto. Great piece. I love when they do that. Look at that.
Wait a minute. Jeff, how did that one slip by me? Usually I take those home with me.
Yeah.
And they're in the back.
How did that happen?
I guess that one slipped by me, Jeff. Congrats, buddy.
That missed you in the inventory sheet for
Uh-huh.
sure. And just how appropriate. Jeff August, also our native Packer fan here in the UA break room, going home with his Donald Driver. he was doing that the last time I was here on the Friday on like Saturday with Common. I forgot the big names that were pulled. He's like, but it's not Donald Driver, but it's not Eddie Lacy. No, Donald Driver going home going to a good home, and I know for sure he's gonna love it. He's gonna get well loved and respected. Donald Driver going home to Jeff August on that one.
I love when anybody wins, but I love when people win their favorite team.
Oh yeah,
especially when Packer fans win some Packers memorabilia here. Congrats, Jeff. I need more than 20 if I'm going to do that. More than $20 if I'm going to do that.
But there we know, folks. Hop into that last diamond. We know for sure it's going to be LT. We'll rip that bad boy open, and then that's when we'll randomize and figure out who's going to go home with it. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and do that, folks. Like I mentioned, hop in, fill up that last diamond. It'll be diamond number 24. Let's do that.
Jeff's always saying I'm taking home the Packer helmets. So I think that one must have slipped by me, Jeff. I don't know how. Donald Driver, all-time leading receiver in Packers history. I was too worried about the Jeff Janis helmets, the Jared Abaritis helmets. I was too busy taking those homes.
Yeah, I know. I saw Jordy Nelson was in and out really quick when you were here. I don't know.
I do like Jordy Nelson.
Pretty weird how that happened.
I do like Jordy. I only pulled Jordy Nelson once on a full size here.
Yeah.
It was in the Animore section of Diamonds. But we know what our last box is going to be.
Yes, sir.
LT, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Rip that bad boy open.
3 spots to go. Brand new diamond. Brand new headliners. You can put it away if you want. I know you want to. It's fine.
It only burns my hand when I touch Packer gear, but I do it for you guys. I do it for you folks at home.
We got this on tape.
Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Again, I joke, I kid. Again, this great auto right here. I love when anybody fills up their basically the entire side of the helmet with their autos. So.
I have a Donald Driver Mini at home.
Nice.
Yeah.
And again, can you say that same thing? Is it almost basically filled up with his entire auto, or is it?
Yeah.
Is it to scale?
No, yeah, he don't mess around.
Okay.
He
He makes it known that it's, hey, I'm taking the time to write this out. I may as well make it nice and big so you can make it because you can see it.
Super Bowl champion, Donald Driver. I believe he was, what, 7th round pick, Jay August?
Something like that.
I think he won Dancing with the Stars as well. Donald Driver. 7th round pick, 213 overall.
See what those Packers guys are just out there dancing.
Ron Wolf, man. Ron Wolf.
Did I miss J.A. getting a Packer? You sure did. You can always play it back here on the YouTube side of things. Bradley Williams saying Saquon Barkley says for sale or for trade if anyone's interested. I have the same helmet already. Email down below. Let everybody know.
Jay August finally wins a Packer and everyone's calling shenanigans.
That'll happen.
It happens.
That'll happen. Like I said, it's always very coincidental when our guy Rip is always ripping Miami Dolphins lids. And
I barely ever rip Packers. I'm always Vikings, Bears, Lions, all the the NFC North rivals. So it's nice to see a Packer in the break room.
I mean, in that same breath, every time we do the 1 and 4, I've yet to pull a wrestling thing. So
I know I've pulled like the Funkos. I haven't pulled like the Stone Cold belt, which I'm Stone Cold is, when I grow up, that's who I want to be. Just wear a vest and jean shorts all day and just say, what? I'm halfway there. Everyone talks to me. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I just need a ranch. Need a ranch and one of those like big eight 4-wheelers, little ATV action.
Broken Skull Ranch?
Yeah. So let's fill this last one up, folks. Like I said, we know it's on the LT.
Yeah, 3 spots to go, guys.
3 spots to go. And as soon as we close out and clear out that last diamond onto the new fresh set of diamonds, we'll go ahead and preview that.
And before someone asks, it's a single. People bought in, so we can't pair it.
There you go.
I know someone might ask that later. Fair question. But it's a single. 3 spots to go. We cannot pair it. So
There you go.
if you want to see the new diamonds, new flexes, close it out.
Exactly right. Rip this Band-Aid off. We'll get to a fresh set of diamonds all ready to roll there. Closing out on 11 o'clock. We don't have to end at our 11:45 sweet spot, considering it'll be me and Dom again at the 12 o'clock hour. So if you guys are still ready to break, I'm ready to go through.
I'm ready to go.
I know you're running on fumes, but I think we can get past this. I think
You
we
know
can
what?
do this.
I feel pretty good now. The adrenaline's up.
Yeah, I think
It's
so. You got your second, third, fourth win now in you. What is left in the Diamonds is just LaDainian Tomlinson. It's one headliner on one box. We know who it is. We're going to, like I said, we'll rip it open, confirm it's our boy LT, and then from there we'll randomize and go from there.
I'm on the people. If I'm up and moving, if I'm doing something, I'm good. It's when I stop. If I just sit here and
Yeah.
I'm like, so credit them. They've been keeping me busy. Like, Dom looks tired. Let's keep him busy.
That's the way to go. That's the way to do it. Fill up the last 3 spots in that diamond single, folks. And like I said, get that diamond out of there. Fresh set of diamonds on the way in. All authentic or better in that challenge flag number 24. 3
you,
spots to go.
I know I said I'm going with the Knicks. Did you have a pick in that game?
No. It might be a get right. It might be one of those where at least New York maybe gets one. But, man, Indiana's looking good. It's been a rock fight. But like I said, it's the Indy 500 today and the Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals in Indianapolis, in Indiana. I mean, cards are looking good for the Pacers.
You're really not giving me a pick? You're going to take the coward's way out? Not give me a pick? Come on now.
I'm going with the Pacers. I'll go with the
Pacers,
Pacers.
okay.
If I have to
thought you
pick
were
one, I'll
trying
go
to
with the
be,
Pacers.
Get out of that one.
Oh, no. That is the diamond single with 3 spots left.
I believe it's the slate LaDainian helmets. The standard LaDainian, even better. I love the standard Chargers helmets. Excuse me, the slate is in the vault. It's that iconic standard Chargers. What's your favorite Chargers lid? Is it the one we have on the table right now, Antonio Gates? Or is it that standard one?
There was, and I mean, it might be cheating because it was also ripped with his college team,
No,
but
fair.
there was a gorgeous
Herbert?
custom Lad McConkey.
George. Okay.
That it said bolt up, and then on the other half, on the top of it, it said go dogs, or like let the dog dog pound. It was absolutely fantastic, and I ripped it here. It was me and Common ripped it here. And not too far along again. Same thing there was a 3-tone chrome Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Oh man, those chromes they just get nasty. Is the Nico Collins still available in the vault? Let's see.
Yes, he is, I think. Yep.
Yes, Nico Collins Speed Flex still available in the vault. Let me quickly hop over there really quick just so I can get a better look at what we're looking at.
I love that flex.
Oh yeah.
I know it's Houston, Texas, obviously, but that light blue, I get a little Houston Oiler vibe from that lid, right?
A little bit. It's that blue that sneaks in there.
You know how college teams, like conference teams, they have like the game every year and they play for like the BS championship, like Illinois and Ohio State play. There's like a turtle, and whoever wins keeps the turtle for the year until the next year.
Yeah.
Oilers, Titans, Texans, Titans play for the Oilers throwbacks each year,
That would be good.
right?
That would be fun.
Make it worth something.
And then obviously whoever, like if you won last year, you play them
you play
in that
those
Oiler.
uniforms
Yeah.
in your face. You know, a little.
Man, that would actually spark a nice little rivalry.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
so.
if there's not already one there.
When I'm the commissioner of the NFL, we're gonna move Minnesota to far, far away, the Vikings, and we're gonna do that. The play for the Houston Oilers.
There we go.
There you go.
This Josh Allen also still available here in the vault section. Is Saquon still available? Sure enough, yeah.
Mhm.
If you were looking for that Saquon, not on a Super Bowl lid, but on the back to his Eagles lid right here.
Chrome.
That like the fade up into the green, up into the Kelly green. It looks
call.
just great. Great move right there. Great lids here in the vault section. Still looking for that Randy Moss Speed Flex on this old school Patriots lid. Like I said, Josh, and from all 4 of those top Speed Flexes right there are all still available. The Randy Moss, the Josh Allen, the Saquon, and the Nico Collins all available in there. And if you're looking for LaDainian Tomlinson, not only in the diamond section, you also still have him on a rep helmet in that vault section as well. Right underneath the Randy is that LaDainian Tomlinson slate, the bolt right there. And I don't mind that one too. Again, with the negative spacing with the bolt, the gold just pops off. You get the bolt, you get the gold visor
Are you
or
a
the
gold
gold face
slate
mask.
guy or the silver slate?
I would have to go gold.
Yeah, I like the gold too.
I love gold.
Gold.
Oh man. Still looking also for Steve Young on an authentic, Kurt Warner on a rep, Bo Nix on an authentic, Derrick Henry on an authentic, George Kittle on an authentic, and Jay Jettas.
Derrick Henry just got an extension, right? I'm not imagining.
Yeah, Derrick Henry got the extension. Get the man paid.
Well deserved.
Good stuff looking right there.
So much of a beast Derrick Henry is. Running backs, they turn 26, 27, get rid of him. Derrick Henry, 31, getting extensions.
Yeah. Bonkers.
After almost, damn, Derrick Henry? I mean, obviously Saquon Barkley, awesome. Derrick Henry, 1,900 yards last year, rushing. 1,900.
He's on pace to lead the entire NFL.
Almost 6 yards a carry. Damn, I knew he had a monster year last year, but I didn't know it was this close to 2,000 yards and 6 yards a carry at 30 years old. Man.
In the mini section, we're looking for Roger Staubach, Warren Moon, and then Michael Vick as our secondary headliner, not pictured. 3 headliners on 5 boxes in the minis. So same thing with that diamond with one more box left. Clear out the diamonds, clear out the minis, fresh diamonds, all on the way in the UA break room. Potential double up in that NFC East if Michael Vick is on an Eagles lid. If not, potentially in that NFC South with the Atlanta Falcons. Jerseys looking good as well. We're looking at 7 headliners on 20 jerseys available. Alvin Kamara, Jamar Chase, Joe Montana, Jamison Williams, Adrian Peterson, all pictured here. But secondary headliners are still available in Kenneth Walker III and Javon Curse, the freak Javon Curse. Oh, nickname only a mother could love. Basketball.
Or,
That's true. Basketball. We're looking at a couple of great things. Look, Kevin Garnett on the Larry O'Brien trophy. Like I said, might be seeing the trophy sometime soon with, like I said, with the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals, both right down the middle. 2-1 in the Western Conference Finals, potentially 3-0 coming up for the Pacers. Maybe we'll see. Otherwise, make it competitive 2-1 in this pivot game here.
I kind of hope so, just so I can,
just so we can extend the series,
right.
get things going.
I know the Thunder lost yesterday, but they're probably going to take care of business, right?
Maybe. I mean, I also look back from these last 2 seasons for the Thunder. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. 60 of at least 60 games were won by at least 20 points. Crazy.
I mean, I feel like every Thunder game I watched, they won by 20, so it seems legit to me.
So they had 69 wins this season, something almost like 60 something last year, if not a high 50s. Between those 2 seasons last year, 60 plus wins over 20 points. Yeah, exactly. They just when they beat teams, they demolish teams. So I mean, they made that known in the first 2 games. Hopefully, like I said, glad my T-Wolves were able to bounce back in game 3. But
looking at the offensive, I know we're talking about. I'll talk about this later, but you can talk about the basketball right now. I saw something that just caught my eye really fast. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'll quickly go through these guys. Like I said, Karl Malone on a licensed jersey, as well as Dirk Nowitzki and Paul Pierce, all on licensed jerseys. Saquon Barkley. Shaquille O'Neal, that's not also one of his nicknames. Also on a jersey, but not a licensed jersey. Kevin Garnett on the Larry O'Brien trophy. Allen Iverson on the Funko Pop, and then Steve Nash, Dwayne Wade, Damian Lillard, James Harden, and Tyrese Maxey's all on basketballs. Tyrese Maxey on that City Connect 76ers basketball. Love that. And then secondary headliners include Tyler Hero, Tony Parker, and Dominique Wilkins. What'd you have really quick? I'm sorry.
Oh, so I was looking at the vault series really fast, all the people who were in that vault, Saquon Barkley, and then I got Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and I got distracted by Offensive Player of the Year voting, which Saquon won, Derrick Henry finished in 4th. Jordan Mailata had a vote for that. Penny Sewell had a vote. So a couple offensive line getting some votes for Offensive Player of the Year, which Joe Tooney,
nice,
10th. Bears guard, the new Bears guard, 10th in Offensive
Shout out
Player
to
of
the
Year.
big boys, getting things done.
Granted, I never looked at the Offensive Player of the Year voting past, like the 5, but I didn't know that offensive tackles.
That's usually where the graphic cuts off when you're watching ESPN or Sports Center.
Yeah,
they kind of cut if you're getting there. It's kind of a little bit of a stretch when we're asking for a Penei Sewell graphic. But regardless, on this graphic that you see up right here, you see an Eli Manning mini, you see a Tony Gonzalez authentic, as well as an Edgerrin James authentic, Aiden Hutchinson on the authentic, Aaron Donald, and then a slew of Bears. I see 10 autos on that Bears Hall of Fame lid on the authentic. Fantastic piece. And then on a rep, Marshall Faulk. And then secondary headliners include Sterling Sharp and Garrett Wilson, one of my favorite current wide receivers.
On my fantasy team.
He's on my fantasy team. Maybe I rock the Garrett Wilson jersey tomorrow. Who
He's
knows?
gonna have a big year this season.
Goodness, I
You
hope
never think,
so.
oh, Justin Fields, running quarterback. How about this first stat? You're gonna like this. DJ Moore, wide receiver for Chicago Bears. His highest, his best season as a pro with the Bears, with the Panthers. Justin Fields have averaged 91 yards.
Wow.
And I like DJ Moore. I think Garrett Wilson's better, and just even scratching the surface of what type of wide receiver is gonna be. So, Garrett Wilson, you want a hot take? 1,300 receiving yards.
Oh man,
I don't know what that's high. I checked his stats last year. I was gonna say 15, but I'm like, that might be too much.
I think he was the 1,000-yard receiver last year.
Yeah, I think he's been 1,000 yards every season he's been in the league, and everyone's like, well, we just give him a quarterback, and you look at his numbers,
with,
like, well,
damn, barely getting Zach Wilson, having what was left of Aaron Rodgers. By the way, Diamond section, we're looking for this LT right here, LaDainian Tomlinson on the authentic with the black visor.
He would have had a big year with Aaron Rodgers if they didn't trade for Devontae Adams.
I think so.
Once you get Devontae Adams. So 1,100 yards. Listen, 1,100 yards is rookie year, 1,000 yards second year, 1,100 yards. So you know what? Nah, I'll do 1,400 yards
Okay.
for Garrett Wilson. Rookie of the year in 2022.
Loved it.
Nickname, Gumby. I didn't know that.
Gumby. In the vault section, we have our top speed flexes all in this top row right here. Randy Moss, Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Nico Collins, all set here. Daniel Tomlinson also here, but this time on a rep helmet. Steve Young, Kurt Warner, Bo Nix, all available, as well as this Derrick Henry. Finally, this George Kittle and the Jay Jettas. All on authentics besides that Kurt Warner on the rep, and as well as that LaDainian Tomlinson also on a rep. But besides that, still looking for 2 more vault keys. We're going to either be picking between a $300 vault key or a $100 vault key. So with potential with $300 to go back into your pocket here, folks.
And a full-size helmet.
Malik Neighbors had 14, 50,
He's a beast.
and 12. I mean, exactly right. QB proof. That's how I would describe both those guys that way. QB proof. Doesn't matter who's throwing it to him. It could probably be me, you or I, Dom, throwing it to him, and he'll probably at least still be sniffing at least almost 100 yards
Malik
in that
Neighbors
game.
is former member of the current reigning defending champion fantasy football at UA.
Oh, nice.
Malik Neighbors was on the team.
Black and blue, half and half. These are half speed flexes, half authentics. And like I said, we'll break out the microscope or the magnifying glass to see the little blemish that's on there. But sometimes it's as small as that. It might be a little nick here, a little scratch there, but nothing that you wouldn't see if you just looked at it really quick in passing. Otherwise, like we mentioned, we're looking for. I'm gonna list off all the speed flexes first, like I did last time. Emmitt Smith, Brian Urlacher, Kurt Warner, Bo Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Randy Moss. We got Justin Jefferson. And then Russell Wilson, all on speed flexes here, but those are still available. Some potential bonus speed flexes. And then authentic wise, Darrelle Revis, Derrick Henry, and Edgerrin James. Secondary headliners include Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen, and Eric Dickerson. So hop into that half and half black and blue, folks. Plenty of videos to go ahead and support what I'm talking about. Baker Mayfield here on this ripped speed flex. See, this should be the Jay Jettas. Gorgeous. With the gold visor to go along with the gold face mask. It's our Bo Jackson on the gold Raiders lid. Whew, that's mean. Here's the Randy. That nice fade from the silver down at the bottom into the purple. With the silver visor and the silver face mask. I believe this is already picked. Unless that should be the Emmitt Smith. That should be the Emmitt Smith right there on the Cowboys lid. That would be the other LT we're looking for. Another lid, or My apologies. What are we looking for?
Kurt Warner.
That's Kurt Warner on the. No, that's the Charger
LT. He's
lid.
gone. You're looking for the Kurt. There's the Kurt
Oh,
Warner.
okay. So there
Yeah.
was another LT. My apologies. Okay, so Kurt Warner on the Rams lid down here. LT was here, and then that was also the Fitzgerald, but that's also not available. Excuse me. So Kurt Warner on this Rams lid. And I think that's when I do my usual Dora the Explorer. We talked about the jerseys, we talked about the practice squad, the basketball, the vault, the half and half, the diamonds and the minis. We also have rep personals. So we can go ahead and we'll click on this buy a mystery tab link. It's the way you guarantee yourself a dub by either hopping into this jersey section or the mini or maybe the headliner package if you want a little smorgasbord of all of it, or full-size rep helmet as well. Guarantee yourself a dub by clicking on one of these bad boys. You can see you'd be picking between one of the current open field jerseys if you want to get a rep jersey or personal jersey. Same thing with the minis. You'd be picking through the current Pylon Dive mini section. Potential shot at that Warren Moon or the Roger Staubach that's still available, as well as the Michael Vick. Mm-hmm. The reps, but these reps are all basically a different series all in of itself. On this rep personal series, we're looking at Bo Jackson, Kurt Warner, J.J. Watt, Warren Moon, A.J. Green, Patrick Willis, and then a slew of Williams, all unrelated, might I add. Ricky Williams, Jamison Williams, and Kyron Williams, all on the rep personals. And then Jalen Carter and Frank Gore, all as secondary headliners.
Cousins. Jameson Williams and Kyron Williams.
Ah, okay. All right, okay.
You know why?
How's
I looked
that?
it up one day. I'm like, I made a joke. And I was like, oh, we got a lot of Williams in here. And I was like, for the fun of it, I go on the Pro Football Reference, Cousins. Kyron Williams.
There
on
we
the
go.
Jameson Williams. There you go.
Okay, I stand
We got
corrected.
family in the break room.
I stand corrected. I was making that. I was just trying to make the joke out of it. And
That's
then,
what
you
I
know
was doing. I made
And
a joke.
honestly, I'm glad I am because I'm glad it's good to know stuff like that. So Jameson Williams, that's a cool little family get together.
Get both of them.
Oh yeah, exactly right. And then in a headliner package, our headliner package, well, it might be a little pricey, sure, but it's going to guarantee yourself that you're not only going to get a headliner, a current headliner, or a past headliner here in the UA break room. You're going to get a jersey, a mini, a full-size authentic, and a full-size rep. And like I said, these are all going to be current headliners or past headliners. The last headliner package I did, personally, it was it was Lawrence Taylor on the mini, so a different LT. Lawrence Taylor on the mini, your guy Josh Jacobs on the jersey.
Ooh, I like that.
It was Darrelle Revis on the rep, and then Michael Irvin on the authentic.
Playmaker.
So that was the last headliner package I pulled, and I'm sure there's been a couple in between. Mm-hmm. So that was that's just kind of like I said, an example of what you would get in that headliner package. So guarantee yourself a dub here in the mystery tab section, the mystery box section, or as always, you can always fill out an entire break in the UA break room on the break page. Yes. Still looking for 3 to go in that single, folks.
Yeah, we're not got an order in that single since 10:32. So
gotcha. So if that's the case, I mean, we'll hold off for a little bit. Unfortunately, as of now, no one has broken into the jerseys. So we'll maybe go to 11:20. Hold off until about then. If we're
cool, with me.
We'll hold down the fort until about 11:20. Like I said, I think that gives ample time to fill up this last diamond single. There's 3 spots left. Fill up this last diamond single. We'll be on to the next diamond section. And it also, like I said, gives us enough time to potentially maybe fill up our first jersey break on the day, so we can maybe get a Chase wheel spin on the day.
Yes, sir.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
What is your hit of the show so far?
Oh, man. Honorable mention to Hank Bigsby as soon as we pulled him out.
He's going to have a good year. I like it.
But as of right now, gold, silver, bronze, or maybe if you want to go 6 through 1. Oh, man. 6, we'll go Antonio Gates.
Okay. Fair.
We will go, man, just in terms of uniqueness, I know he's a legend, but man, Ray Lewis will have to go 5.
That's fair.
Collins 4. Drew Drew is going to have to go 3. It's
Yeah.
a close one. Then Saquon second, and then we're going with the sheriff. We're going with that Peyton Manning number 1.
I think
The only one you can maybe argue if you want, if maybe catch me on a good day, maybe say Drew Brees is 2, and then Saquon is 3.
That list is pretty damn accurate now that I'm looking at it. That Saquon did look great in the graphic, but it looks so much better
I know.
up close. That is such a damn good looking helmet, that Saquon Barkley Super Bowl lid.
So nice. Like we haven't already shown it off enough today. Just so we can get that going.
Real sweet. That is Saquon Barkley. You missed out on Saquon.
Silver visor,
Still in the vault.
white face mask. Exactly right. Still looking for him. That would be the chromed out, nice little fade from top to bottom on that Kelly Green Eagles lid for Saquon.
First cousins, Kyron Williams and Jameson Williams.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There you go.
So it's not one of those like, oh, like he married my cousin's cousin.
No, it's not like, me, when I was growing up, me and my buddies, we just call each other, like, hey, buddy. We don't call each other. We're like, what's up, cuz?
Yeah.
Hey, cousin. So, like, every time we go out somewhere public, are they really your cousins? I'm like, no, I just call them cousin. They're not like that. They're actually first cousins.
I think I have a bunch of those. I have a bunch of like aunts and uncles that aren't really aunts and uncles.
Right, yeah.
It's just how it be sometimes. But let us know, folks. Let us know where we want to go. Like I mentioned, all the places we shall go. We've been hitting top to bottom, left and right. Wide open just about everywhere besides, like I said, 3 spots to go in that last single diamond. You guys brought out your pickaxes. You said, hey, we're getting in there. Chicken Jockey, Slime Cube. We're bringing first you mine, then you craft, then you get into the diamond section. You get your Speed Flex galore.
Is that English? What was that?
I've yet to see the Minecraft movie, but man, oh man, I'm just memes galore.
Is that the movie where they're like going crazy in the theater? Like they're
Yeah.
going, like, okay.
Chicken Jockey.
They better not be doing that in Mission Impossible when I go see that.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think the Scientologists were gonna let you do that. I'm sorry. I don't think that's gonna be the case. Some people. It was funny to see that in the reports. Like the guy that the director for Minecraft was like, why? Like who cares? Like they're having fun in the theater.
I never played Minecraft, but it's like the little box, like the cubes, right?
yeah. It's relaxing to. It's nice ASMR to like breaking stuff, setting stuff up,
Okay.
building some stuff.
Yeah,
I guess there's a whole point of it. You're supposed to go to the Nether and go beat the dragon and come
Okay.
back and you
No,
win.
hey, it's millions of people play it, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there and say it's anything bad about it. I like to play video games, so
Yeah.
But I just never played. But it's been around for years, so. But I'm sort of thinking like, how do you make a movie out of that though? It's on the way.
I think again I haven't seen it from my understanding is Momoa. Is it what Jason Momoa?
Yes.
So Jason Momoa's character is like a burnout from the 80s. Like his peak was 80s arcade, and he's he broke all the records in the arcade. He had he had like the Pac-Man record. He was that character. He like owns an arcade. They go to the arcade. I think it's almost like Tron. I think they kind of fall into the video game type deal.
I do want this though, because I saw this online. It's just like the Jack Black action figure from
Yeah.
and it's just Jack Black. It's just Jack Black.
So they made the same comparison like South Park, like there's just like Randy Everyman, like
I can just like open this and be like, this is from school.
Mommy, I want the fat guy as the action.
I just open this like, this is from School of Rock.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, this is Dewey from School of Rock, and you wouldn't tell, it's just Jack Black.
And funny enough, like I said, I go around either trying to look for some cards and stuff, and then I'll find my way into the toy section. Why not? That thing is sold out. Can't find that thing
Really?
anywhere. That thing's gone.
I mean, $30 for an action figure is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
They weren't $30 when granted, I know everything's, when I was 20 years ago, when I was
$30 will get you a jersey spot.
less than 30, 28.
Yeah, $28.
And it might get you a $100 gift card at the end of the show as well.
That's
There's
true.
the Chase Wheelspin. I was a kid. I used to get the Batman toys, the wrestling toys. I had a whole bunch of wrestlers, and they were like, I don't know what, $15, $20.
Yeah.
Maybe not even that, right?
Yeah, I think so. Probably like if you went to KB Toys, they're around like $5 or $6.
go. Yeah.
I always see that from time to time when I'm in the the collectibles section on like Facebook or when I'm at like toy shows and stuff, and they still have the KB Toy sticker on there. I go, oh, core memory, just going there.
I like and I still like go on eBay sometimes and look if they the starting lineups. They were like the old the
Yeah,
football.
yeah.
And I have an old one I had when I was a kid. I forgot who bought it for me. It was years ago, but it's a Bart Starr and Brett Favre. It's probably like made in like 1998 or something. Probably my dad got it for me if I'm guessing, but I still have it like not opened. Like
Yeah.
Still, and just the old classic players that they have from like the 90s, like Dan Marino. You can tell they got better because if you like, they have like the early 90s, no one looks like the
Yeah.
player. But like later on, it's 97, 98. It's like, okay, they're getting better. They look, I can tell who this is now.
I like in that same one. It's not the starting lineup. Yeah, it was like they would do the action shots, or if it was a baseball player, you just kind of be simply exactly right. You don't no real like facial distinguisher, but you see the number, the jersey,
I have the McFarlanes.
maybe their stance is switched up.
You ever had the McFarlanes?
Yeah, those
They were kind of like the action figure / statues.
Yeah.
I have the Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Reggie White, and my favorite one, Derek Jeter, and my favorite one, Scott Pasenik.
Nice.
Only you're gonna like that one.
Yeah, that was good. It's a nice one.
Those are cool.
Oh man, those are always fantastic. And I like and I think also starting lineup did the basketball ones,
Yeah.
but kind of small little miniature figure but big head of them. And I have a Reggie Miller, I got a Horace Grant like that.
I was actually just looking up these the other day because my cousin's.
If you go to the flea market, there's usually a guy that'll sell.
That's why I was looking because my cousin's wife, my cousin's a Packer fan as well. So she sent my mom a picture of the Brett Favre. Like it's a big starting lineup.
Yeah.
It's like $20 at the thrift, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I just started looking on eBay and just seeing all the starting lineups. I'm like, damn, man, I gotta get a collection of those bad boys.
Those are good. Usually, I mean, that would be the go-to spot. If I wasn't here on a Sunday morning, I'd be over at the flea market right now. So, losing out there, striking out left and right. But that's the best place to do it. It's haggling. It's the way to do it, folks. So how are we looking? I just saw an order pop in. What are we?
It's 2 spots to go for the diamonds now, guys. So
Okay.
let's close that out. I mean, if not, we'll be
I
back
know I
in.
said 11:20 with that last order right there being a diamond. Extend it to 11:25
Yeah.
just to give a little bit extra time to fill out. I mean, there's no reason to end this and not finish out with that final diamond.
Right, we start that next show with a brand new
Yeah.
diamond.
Start the 12 o'clock hour with a fresh set of diamonds. All authentics are better there in that diamond section. It'll be a nice little way, like, hey guys and gals, get a fresh number, fresh chase. Maybe the 12 o'clock chase could be the diamonds. Who knows?
That's true. Fresh new diamonds. You want that to be the chase, right?
Yeah. Yep. So like I said, we'll go an extension a little longer. We'll go to 11:25 now. Hopefully we can fill up those last 2 spots there. I think I did it a little bit earlier. Yeah, it's still sitting there lingering pretty close towards the top. So
We know who it is. LaDainian Tomlinson.
yeah,
Hall
So
of Famer, one of the best running backs of all
we're
time.
looking for LT. We're looking for LaDainian Tomlinson. Who's left in the minis? We're looking for Roger Staubach, Warren Moon, and then secondary headliners Michael Vick. So maybe potential double up in that NFC East with Roger Staubach, or he might be on the Atlanta lid. So kind of a toss up. Well, who knows?
Love that Warren Moon Seahawks Rave helmet. That is sharp.
Yeah, that is nice. He's got his Hall of Fame inscription on there.
What's up, Eric?
How we doing, Eric? No problem. No problem. You're welcome, my man. Let us know. And then same thing with that diamonds. Clear out those minis. Fresh set of minis.
That's right.
New 30 minis on the way in. Practice squad, one of our mainstays. 9 headliners on 20 boxes. Vault is 14 headliners, 25 boxes. Or in that case, I think we might be 14 headliners on 24 boxes with 2 vault keys left. I'll have to double check. Otherwise, black and blue is looking good as well. 14 headliners, 22 boxes. And then our basketball series, 14 headliners on 24 boxes. So headliner to box ratio is looking fantastic all over the place, folks.
Should still be 14 headliners in that vault. We pulled Lenny Moore from the Anmore section.
Yeah. So 14 headliners, 24 boxes, 2 vault keys.
$300.
Potential shot at $300. And then almost in that same breath, you hop into a jersey. If we break a jersey, it is currently the Chase wheel spin on the day. I didn't already make mention. all these different break screens. We have to sometimes the chase wheel spin is up in one, down in another, up in one, down in another. So my apologies for not having it visually seen in that one.
I'll try to press some buttons and plug some stuff in. Hopefully, we get that fixed at camera. But
we'll fart around with the camera in our off time. But in the meantime, exactly right. Kind of rolling with the punches. You guys have been fantastic with it. So I applaud you there. Think you very cool in that regard.
Golf clap.
Exactly right. 5-minute warning, folks. 2 spots to go in that diamond. Otherwise, might be a nice little pre-fill for 12 o'clock. Like I said, maybe in the meantime, cross some T's, dot some I's, clean everything up, making sure we're good to go for our 12 o'clock show. It'll be Nick and Dom once again.
Hello.
Not a different Nick. I'm just speaking in third person for no particular reason.
You're like The Rock.
Yeah.
Nick says,
Yeah.
know your role. I'll give you one, tell you what, the only guarantee I can give you tonight is that I'll be here for the next show.
Mm-hmm.
I will not be here at 2 a.m., though. I will not.
That is true.
I will be sleeping.
Go get your rest, son. Got Kid Rock and The Rock brothers. Can't believe that. Unbelievable.
Is that breaking news?
I think so. No.
The Rock. We got him in the break when all
The Rock more likely to show up at a Kid Rock concert and not WrestleMania more likely.
It's not good for the story.
It's true, yeah.
It's not good for the story, all right?
There wasn't enough. I think he said one of them was there's not enough people. There wasn't enough bodies.
Travis Scott was enough, right? And I think at WrestleMania, I think of Travis Scott in the main event.
I know.
Fiend.
Are you okay with we got our Super Bowl and New Orleans helmet right here. Are you okay with New Orleans not getting Super Bowl 42 or WrestleMania 42? My apologies.
I mean, the tickets are going to be like $20,000 a piece, so I couldn't afford it anyways.
Oh, yeah.
The WrestleMania tickets are just ridiculous. It's like paying for the Super Bowl. Better off just paying for the Super Bowl if that's the case, honestly.
People are just really upset about the TKO greed. And, the writing was on the wall as soon as that purchase was made.
They want to make it UFC? Which, hey, I mean, UFC is...
Yeah.
Well, how much, $14 billion or...
And I don't work for them yet, but AEW
right.
puts up some pretty, reasonable tickets, so that's kind of where it's at.
I make the AEW jokes to Ricky all the time. I've been to 2 AEW shows. I think it cost me combined $100.
Yeah.
And sitting in pretty good seats too. So,
the last show I was at, the Spring Breaker, I was sitting on the floor for $80. Mm-hmm. And talked to Brian Remsborough and Rick Knox, the referees. Quick funny one with that one. My buddies, they come up by us and he goes, "Oh, is the Chicago Street Fight up next for a Collision?" He goes, "Yeah, and we're gonna win." The 2 referees said, "Yeah, okay, for sure." I'm like, it's a good bit. It's good.
I went because I'm a big CM Punk fan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I went to go see him when he was in AEW.
Yeah.
And then obviously he had that bad breakup with AEW.
Big fall
I'm Team
up,
CM Punk though, so
brawl out.
who knows? WWE, they keep having CM Punk lose. It might be in AEW soon again.
Yeah, Fragile Phil.
Oh, he got hurt yesterday.
It's okay. Like I said, Saturday night's main event was okay. It pushed storyline.
I watched a little bit of clips on the YouTube when I got on the YouTube.
So you saw the first. You see the tag match at
Sound
least.
like my dad. I was on the YouTube last night.
Yeah.
Just like the bits and pieces, I was kind of fast forward, and I saw the Bronson Reed.
Okay. All right. So didn't want to say it unless you said it.
No, I got all the results. You're
Cool.
good.
Okay.
Cody Rhodes back. Yeah, all that.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm telling you, I've been down. I mean, kind of like last couple weeks. I'm like,
Yeah.
kinda slow.
Like I said, I fell asleep during the steel cage, not because it was boring, just because it was close to 2 o'clock in the morning when I was trying to wrap up and finish it. But yeah, after that I was like, I can maybe power through and listen to the World Heavyweight Championship match while I kind of still close my eyes during that, but just turned it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that.
And for people saying right now these guys are rambling about wrestling, no, we're giving you time to get in that diamond.
Exactly right.
That's what we're doing.
Still a little bit of time, a little bit of ways to go there. Like I mentioned, creeping up. It is 11:25. I still see 2 spots left. 11:45 is usually our hard out for this 12 o'clock or this 9 o'clock show. doesn't really have to be the factor because it's us back to back. But like I said, just for the sake of, kind of giving us a breather, haven't had a break in a minute, let you guys cool off and regather yourselves as well, and we'll regather ourselves as well, and we'll get back into it. But Dom, any other final thoughts, questions, concerns before we head on out really quick? And like I said, we'll be back in a little bit right around half an hour or so. Like I said, anything really quick?
I worked the 9 a.m. shows on Saturday. I worked a couple of 9 a.m. shows during the week. This was the busiest 9 a.m. show that I worked. So, guys, let's make it the busiest 12 p.m. show that I've worked.
I think you're right. Besides maybe the first one I worked, and then there was there's another holiday or two in between that we started off something. Maybe that was a Mother's Day one, or it was the Easter series. Other than that, this was a red hot 9 a.m. show. So applause. Give yourselves a round of applause, guys and gals. Pat yourselves on the back for that one. But unfortunately, no jersey spin, no chase wheel spin because there's no jersey. Let's I think water can find its balance. So let's get a chase wheel spin in the next go around at the 12 o'clock hour. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna sign off for now, but we'll be back right around 30 some odd minutes right here, ready to roll once again here in the UA break room. So again, for Dom and myself, Nick, we'll be back again in just a little bit. Take care.